Yo, can you hear me? Chat, type I can hear you if you can hear me. Yo, chat, type I can hear you if you hear me. First of all, if you can't hear me, what is going on? Hello, everybody. Today we're doing a Minecraft stream for the last stream ever for this particular week. What is going on? Don't forget, double tap the screen to smash that like button. Hello, Callie. Hello, Lalza. Hello, Kylie. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Starshine Trenchy. Hello, Epicness. How are you doing? Oliver, what's up? Today, we are going to be doing some more Minecraft. Minecraft is like a nice chill thing to do. Yeah, the stream did start. Italic says, hello, meow. I'm going to start banning people from meowing. What is this? Do I look like I'm running a Therian community over here? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Those are the kind of questions that if you ask chat will give you the wrong answer. Cat dude, hello. How are you doing? Bro, it's so late. It's not that late. It's not that late. So it says I'm early? Yeah, for today. Yo, don't growl at me. Lalza, what's going on? All right, chat. So, in the last stream, Data Bood actually found what is called a ghast? The dried ghast? Yeah, that one. You're my favorite YouTuber? Oh, thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. So, Callie, Data Bood found a dried ghast, and we're going to name it Dadbod Jr. You were trying to catch a cat? Oh, that's amazing. A funny coincidence is that in the last stream, I actually killed the cat because there was a viewer that showed up and he was like, my cat died. And I was like, oh, really? And then I killed the cat in front of him. And I was like, did he die like that? He appreciated it too. Kylie, how's it going? It's dark outside? Well, in the East Coast, I'd imagine. Italics, let me meow a few more times? No. Lalza says, I'm yo, but you're on an alt account? Okay, gotcha. You enjoy watching my lives? Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And once again, I want to say, double tap the screen and smash that like button. If you want to join, this is only going to be available for mods and ultra members, okay? Mods and ultra members. Do you have Minecraft preview? No. Void says, variant, what's up? Shotgun, how are you doing? What's going on? Welcome. Callie says, I'm sorry I wasn't in some of your lives. Oh, don't worry about it. You're here now. You're here. That's what matters. Still withering? Wait. Do we ban withering? Didn't we ban withering? Yeah, look at all these sheep, though. Hold on. You have more sheep than you had. Yeah, so basically, I had, like, a sheep farm. And it was because I wanted to make beds to blow up in the nether. And what happened was we had a mod whose name shall not be named. And he basically destroyed everything. He tried to sabotage everything. He blew up stuff and the worst thing is he denied it. Like, I don't care if you blow stuff up. I just care that you deny it and you're on my team, a team that's supposed to represent a certain standard of character within the community, and you just lie to me. Anyways, yeah, so but thankfully Dadbod managed to recover not all of the original sheep, but some new sheep, and we have more sheep than we ever had before, and we're doing better than before. Shotgun says I changed my profile picture. Walza says, I have no money to give. Yeah, don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about it. Cat Dude says, you're my favorite streamer. I'll say this every stream. Thank you so much. Soph says, by the way, I clipped and put it on my channel. Yo, shout out to my clippers. Yeah, chat, we're looking for fan clippers. Fan clippers, just like what I got right now. See these clippers I got? These shears? They're basically clips. I'm looking for clippers, okay? Looking for clippers because they're going to be an essential part of becoming the next big YouTube streamer. It's in the meta. I don't see a lot of other people doing it, and I think I'm at the level or scale that I need to be in order to ask the crowd for clippers. Connor, what's going on? Epicness is fan nail clippers. Verity, how's it going, Verity? Stuff says I'll clip in 2 edits. Yeah, don't worry yourself too much about it. Like I once again, I'm not like paying you to do that. At some point in the future, if we have somebody that rises to the top and the revenue of the channel reflects that, I will definitely pay you. And keep in mind, at the top levels, like I'm not saying this is what you're going to be making. But at the top levels, there are clippers, like, say for, like, you know, people like Neon or Aiden or whatever. They make 6 figures a month. They can make 90K plus a month. Like, they do very well. So clipping is an actual, like, a viable skill in this modern digital economy. Yo, thank you for the gold coin. Callie says, I like this guy. Just Ree says, game name. I think this is called Roblox. Yeah, it's definitely Roblox. You're back. Welcome back. You're watching and you're in a pool. Bro, why are you doing that? Hold on. Let me read what my moderator left for me. I need to change the name on my name tag somehow. The ghast is in water, but by the way, almost full grown. Yo, let's see if we can find the ghast. Oh no, the sheep are escaping. Oh no, they are escaping. No. Bad sheep. Let's just block that way. There we go. Okay, let's go see if we can find the ghast. Epicness says, I thought this is Fortnite. Yeah, pretty much. Shotgun says, says, no mods, by the way, just vibrant visuals. Yep, pretty much. Just vibrant visuals. I mean, it low-key looks like regular. It looks like the regular one anyways. It doesn't look anything special. And by the way, chat. Hey, Melanites, by the way, chat. If you don't already know, once again, I will say, we are looking for clippers. We are also looking for mods, too. So there are applications in the bio. So check out the bio. We have a Discord. Go to that. Check it out. Yoy says, how long is this stream going to be? As long as I feel like chilling. So it could be a while. It could be not so long. I don't know. We're just going with it. Malonite says, what's up? How's it going? Callie says, I was playing Animal Hospital, and you got Rathiew's key, and you got the stalker patient, and you reached shift 11. Yo, W. Soap says, can you say, Nuggets, please join my live? There you go, Nugget. Come over here. Ayla, hello. Grand Ragen says, play with Verity again? I would love to. But the issue with Verity is that, like, it's kind of super duper bugged. You know what I mean? You got Doctor. Yo, same, girl. I got the Doctor, too. The issue with Verity is it's kind of super bugged, and there's, like, an obvious, like, it's very obvious that when you're playing with it, that it's hard to get a consistent response. There's API errors and all sorts of stuff. Yo, by the way, Dadbot, if you're watching this after the live, I appreciate that you got all these sheep for me. I don't appreciate that for some reason you somehow managed to turn this entire side over here into a sheep what do you call it, like a sheep pen, but without like the pen part. Cheryl, how's it going? Yo, what's up? How are you doing? Scribble says, are you playing solo right now? Right now, yes. Callie says, I'm your #1 fan. Thank you. Blue Dude. Hey, Blue Dude. It's been a minute. How are you doing, Blue Dude? Welcome. Don't forget to double tap the screen and smash that like button. Grand Regent says, make a new world with Verity. I feel like we're not going to do Verity this time. I want to, yo, thank you so much, yo, for the high five. Connor says you should make a montage. If I did a montage, it'd be like a workout montage, like in Rocky. I've never seen the movie, by the way. Kylie says, I like sheep. W. Italic says, quick question. Could I join? Perhaps. I don't know, chat. Should we let her join? Courtney Robbins says, are you playing Minecraft right now? I'm going to watch the video to the end, okay? Well, first of all, shout out. I say Courtney Robin. I think Courtney Corbin. Shout out to Courtney. How about that? Shout out to Courtney. Yeah, we're going to be playing this till the end, which mostly just like vibes and yapping and building. This is like my stream that I use to connect to my community, also to kill baby zombies. But yeah, no, feel free to stay here. Feel free to pull up a game while you're watching too. I mostly just try to vibe and chill and chat. That's the main thing about these Minecraft streams. Bold of you to claim you work out. Genius says your game looks pixelated. You know, I never thought about it that way. Yeah, well, you want to count the pixels? Yo, pixel counting stream. Yapping. It might be laggy, probably. Callie says you add me. Yo, user, how's it going? What are you doing? Yo says your stream is lagging me for a bit, so I'm okay. BRB, gotcha. 2X, how's it going? Which reminds me, special shout out to my patrons. 2X, I'm gonna name him first because he's here. Then we have Peanut and the honorary patron, Bunny Boy. Soph says, Yaezer, did you actually remember me? I joined after like a long time. Of course I did, Soph. Of course I did. Didn't you remember that I mentioned that I remembered that you did the ice bucket challenge, or you challenged me for the ice bucket challenge? And then I told you that I am not doing that. Yeah, that was not happening because it wasn't going to happen. Genius says, and the no option to add the no option to your polls. Why would I add that negativity in my life? Patrick, how are you doing? Yo, fix the Wi-Fi. W. You have one question. Can I have a shotgun? Well, you see, in America, you can have any kind of weapon you want. You just gotta, go to a class. You gotta register the thing, and there's a process. User says, "Call me Timmy." Whatever you think, because it almost looks like a Minecraft video. R.I.P. Technobleed. Technobleed. Did I say Technobleed? Yeah, guys. For everybody, spam R.I.P. Technobleed. In the Grand Ole USA, yes. Connor says, "Is there a stream tomorrow?" No, there will not be a stream tomorrow, because tomorrow is the Lord's Day. Callie says, I bought your account Roblox shirt. Yo, W, appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, W America. 2X says, I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, and I nominate you and Dadabato. Yeah, not gonna happen. W Yapping, thank you. Astro Gaming says, nice house, thank you. Lily, yeah. How's it going, Lily? Yeah, don't forget to double tap that screen and smash that like button. So, guys, if you don't know what I'm doing, don't worry. I almost don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of know what I'm doing. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find this. There's a dried ghast that's slowly moisturizing. I don't know where it is, but there is a slowly moisturizing ghast that I'm trying to find that I'm assuming is somewhere around this area. Lily says, bro, yo, are you trying? Is that supposed to be the laugh for Caesar? From Caesar from the One Piece? Yo, it's my favorite laugh ever, by the way. If y'all watch One Piece, there's a villain named Caesar in the Punk Hazard arc where he's like, it is my absolute favorite laugh. Connor says, I wish I had gems to gift. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh no, the sheep are learning how to open the doors. They're learning how to open the doors. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good. That's terrible. Holy yapping. That's part of the game. Genius says, challenge. Kill 3 Endermen. I could kill 5 in my sleep. Want to see me do it again? Yaezer, where do you go to church? And what church are you going in, though? You see, the thing is, I would love to share information like that. The problem is, you have to understand is that there are some actual evil people on the world that would take that information and use it to try to track me down and, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Grand Regents says, I'm on episode 1074. Yo, that's pretty far. I think you're within 100 episodes of the end. Did you add me on Roblox? I didn't add nobody. I didn't add nobody. Not yet. How long is the stream going to be? It's going to go for a while. My main focus on this stream... Lily, what's going on? My main focus on this stream is to stay in cadence. That's the big thing for me, because I've noticed with my previous streams, if I were to, like, analyzing myself, the big thing that I think will actually help me out... Chat, it's Dad Bod Jr. I was looking everywhere for Dad Bod Jr. And there he is. Hold on, we need to get him with a leash. Yo, I'm not going to kill it. No. I was looking for Dad Bod Jr. everywhere. Hold on. We need to make a leash as soon as possible. Okay, do I have the string? No, I do not, but I know where string is. Hold on. Where's the... There's one stringy. Oh, I had a bunch of strings. 6 strings? That's got to be enough, right? That's got to be enough. Make it 7. 6 or 7 strings. Hold on. Is it lag? I think it's for y'all. Is everybody else experiencing lag, or is it just those guys? Okay, let's go here. Leash, or is it lead? Yeah, okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we got a lead. Stay in there. Your Wi-Fi's giving up on you? I'm not real. How's it going? Wait, where did he go? Yo, where did he go? Where did the ghast go? No, buddy. Hold on. We're on a mission to find the ghast, okay? We're on a mission to find Dad Bod Jr. Don't eat the cookies? I'm not going to. The Lava Bucket Challenge, I nominated Dad Bod Jr. Banned. There he is. Hold on. How do they disappear like that? How is it that... Yo, can the ghast, like, disappear? I want to see if I can even put a lead on him. Hold on. Get closer. Come on. Come here. There we go. All right, yo. W, Dad Bod Jr. 2X with a sparkle. Thank you. Not real. I do remember you. How are you doing? Let's see. I'm going to pin you right there. Yeah, because I don't want you to go too far. I want you to stay by this tree here. By the way, what kind of tree is this? Your avatar's not poor anymore. It's with the MM2 updates. Can you play MM2? So we are not going to be playing MM2. Not because 1, MM2 is low-key dead. 2, I feel like it's not a game that I really was like I super enjoy. Connor says, can you do a stream on Tuesday before the new Halo drops? Oh, which reminds me, chat. We are doing an Unk stream. We are doing an Unk night. You know how we done Ladies Night? You know how we done Community Night? We are doing an Unk night, playing the new Halo campaign when it comes out. I don't know if I'm going to do it on Legendary. I can. I feel like I'm skilled enough, chat. I'm definitely skilled enough. But I feel like just for the purposes of showing off how good I am naturally, I'm gonna put it on normal difficulty. Yo, you're Unk Knight's #1 supporter. W Italic says, I'm trying to update. Oh, I got like some hair in my mouth. Why did I try to taste it? Italic says, I'm trying to update my Minecraft to get it done soon. Yo, all right, cool. W, you better get that thing updated. We got to get you in here. All right, what else do we need for this guy? Are you a Bedrock or a Java player? I'm both. Trinity says, can I join? No. Stop eating your luscious locks. Get out of here. Calvary Kid, hello. Don't forget to double tap the screen to smash that like button. So we are playing on Bedrock, but I kind of do both. Not Real says, I'm gonna leave now. Okay, see you later. And hi, Calvary Kid, how are you doing? This is our new guest. He's not quite fully grown yet, but he looks so happy, doesn't he? He's been slowly moisturizing in the mysterious waters that are somewhere around here. But now he's kind of moisturized and he's happy. And soon enough, I'll be able to ride him all around the area. This is amazing. We could take him back and forth. Hold on. I know we have there is like a saddle we have, but I don't know where it is. 2U says, hello, where are you from? Oh, you're from Indonesia? Shout out to Indonesia. I have an Indonesian mod. I'm from the USA. I'm from USA. Make a statue of you? No, I'm not going to do that. Do I look like I have that much of an ego? Do I look like okay, maybe sometimes I'll LARP doing it. Yo, and 2X says, I force you to play Piggy in every obtainable skin. Bro, I'm not going to play Piggy. Not right now. You know this about me, chat. You know this about me. The thing about Piggy is it's like one of those, if we do like a community night, then for sure. But as of right now, I'm not looking to do Piggy right now. Kylie says, can you play Animal Hospital? Not right now. Azura says, LARP. 2X says, you always say this. It's because, don't you get mad at me for having consistent answers? That's what you're supposed to do as a person. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, let's get rid of these bows. We don't really need all that. I like to keep the extra thing right there. Drop those, keep the diamonds. Keep the soul sand, brown wool. I want to keep the wool. I'm probably going to put the wool back over where the rest, where my wool farm is. Boruto Uzumaki. Yo, by the way, most goated anime, by the way. Boruto is the most goated anime, aka, yeah, it's way better than Naruto's dad's anime. XD, what's going on? How are you doing? You LARP One Piece? I don't know if I LARP One Piece, but yeah. 2U says, yo, game, Boxo Simulator 2, game from Indonesian. That wasn't well Englished, but I think I got the gist of what you were saying, and I'm not planning on playing that right now. Only members and admins can join the game. Yeah, members, ultra members and mods, specifically. How's it going, Macho? How are you doing? Fia says, guess who's back? Again, Shady's back. Yeah, that's how I know your dad was like, that's how I know your dad was like from like the 90s or 2000s or something like that. Say my full name. My full name. There you go. You're welcome. If I send a super chat, can I join? That's not really how it works. So it's going to have to be an ultra member, basically ultra members only. So ultra members is basically like a $5 a month thing. You should play Roblox Killstreak. You know what's crazy about Roblox? And if you're a content creator, you might want to listen up. So the crazy thing about Roblox is right now, the game that's most trending on YouTube specifically, because not all games that are trending on Roblox are trending on YouTube, but YouTube specifically is Rivals. It's Rivals. So if you want to do Roblox content, I'm putting you on game right here. I'm giving you some ball knowledge. Play Rivals because Rivals is going crazy right now with the algorithm. Bim says Ultra Member was more expensive than before. It's literally half the price. Fia says it's not even real. I don't know what he forgot. By the way, I'm going to have to go now because I'm watching Tomorrow with friends and my little sister. That made sense. Hey, buddy boy. Azura says I'm doing Forsaken. 2X says if I send a gift, can you say maybe? If you send a big gift, I'll say that. I'll say what you said, but it's got to be a big gift. Yo, he says, do you play Among Us? Here's the thing about Among Us, chat. Here's the thing about Among Us. The thing about Among Us is I can't play it with y'all. If we play it, I can't play it with y'all. It's impossible because if I do, y'all will literally just metagame me and string snipe me. Is that good enough? Thank you for the GG. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Okay, I'm not. Nah, probably not enough. Do you want to play games made by Indonesians? You know like that's a weird way to say it, but I'll let you know where my head's at when it comes to playing games, in general. Right? You're going to California on the 29th. Yo, anybody who's a stalker, there's your information right there. Azurus hit that's not a real laughing disco, by the way. I know that. Here's the thank you 2x for the F. So here's the thing about my philosophy with playing games, in particular with channel growth. Okay, can you play GTA 5? I'm not into the GTA series, and I think it crosses certain lines where I'm willing to play. You know what I mean? So the thing about playing games in general, especially for my channel, is that I want to play games that thank you for the chili 2x. One, that I enjoy. Two, appeal to a massive audience. And three, that are trending. Mods, can we time out Ayla for being dumb on the internet and revealing her personal traveling plans? Mods, yeah, take Ayla. Ban her for like a minute. Just ban her for like a minute. Like, Ayla, I understand that, you want to share information, but here's the thing. Like, I don't know if your parents taught you, but there are legitimately evil people that are also intelligent. And they will take your information and they will use it against you. So try not to reveal stuff like that. Cosmic says, hello, Cosmic. 2U says, I don't know English. I'm using a translator. Same, bro. Same. My native language is Somalian. Would you take 500 Robux as payments? No, Calvary. No Robux. No Robux. Azur says, and it is real. Bim, what's going on? So says, can you play Roblox on stream, next stream on Roblox Rivals? What do you guys think, chat? Should I do a Rivals stream? Next week? I feel like I could. I'm not sure if I'd be good at it though. Yoy says, I'm leaving right now, watching a movie. Bye. See you later. User WX is sent to Laughing Disco. That's not how it works, buddy. Yes, Percy, you think so too? That and Forsaken? You want to play Piggy? I mean, look. I know you want me to play Piggy, but let's be honest about Piggy. First of all, thank you for the gold coin, yo. Here, the thing about Piggy is that what's a kind way to say this? Piggy's dead. Piggy died. Piggy no longer alive. Piggy was taken to the back of the barn and shot. They didn't even bother to clean up the mess. They just cleaned it up with a broom. You're the best. Thank you so much. I can teach you Roblox Rivals in the Master Edit. You better. Stars. Hello, Stars. How's it going? 12K ain't dead. It's well, it's dead on the YouTube algorithm, I think. It's relatively dead on the YouTube algorithm. My favorite streamer. Thank you so much, Calvary. I appreciate that. Boruto says, I'm from Brazil. This live is very nice. Yo, bom dia, Brazil. Bom dia, Brazil. No, it's like, no, yo so Brazil. No, I don't know any Brazilian, but what's going on? Yiva says, I remember you from the animal hospital. What's up, Yiva? And yo, thank you for the gold coin. It's like 7cc still post. Grand Regent says, I'm going to curse you. No cursing on the channel. No cursing on the channel. We keep it family friendly over here. We keep it very family friendly over here. So says, remember when you friended me on Roblox and I join you on Roblox and teach you? Okay, I don't remember that specifically. Wait till Unk Night. When we get to Unk Night, I will have a higher allowance of like certain things, right? Of certain things. And guys, if you watch with your parents, this will be a night for your parents to watch, okay? This will be a night for your parents to watch because Unk Night, we will be playing the new Halo game. And I think it's the remake of the first Halo. It's the remake of the first one. I never like when I was a kid, the first game I played was Halo 3. And then I played ODST and Reach, but so it's like it's not something necessarily from my childhood, but it's close enough. How much is the Halo game? It's like 60, 70 bucks or something like that. Remember when I spent all my money on you, brother? I remember when you spent a lot. You can speak Indonesian? No, I cannot. Do you have a favorite language? Mine's Japanese. Mine's is my native tongue, which is English. Definitely English. Hold on. Do you learn English or is it translating? Did you learn English or is it translating? I'm speaking in my native tongue right now. I'm speaking in English. But I do know that with the newest updates for the live stream, they've been auto-translating people's... Why are there so many horses over here? There's two beautiful brown ones. But this one's got spots. This one's different. I don't like it. Anyways, Japanese goes hard. Bro, Japanese is so basic. Is this regular or modded? This is regular. Hold on. Yay, Olivia can stop LARPing now? Wait, is Olivia here? Yo, if Olivia's here, shout out to Olivia. Azura says, do you know what this means? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't know what it means. I don't know what any of that means. Poor horse. It was different, though. Yiva says, I remember you from the Animal Hospital stream. Yo, W. You've seen you before, but I don't know where. Well, I mean, look, I'm low-key super famous. I'm low-key super-duper famous. So, you know, I can understand if you've seen me from somewhere. So says, on this stream today, you should go to the Far Lands. Bro, there's no such thing as the Far Lands, okay? I mean, there is, but it was basically taken out. It was taken out of the game, like, an update 10 years ago. It was taken out of the update, like, it was taken out of an update, like, 10 years ago. And even then, the only way you could, like, get there was, like, if you spent, like, 1 million in-game years trying to get there. Fig says, how do I send you the video? Go to, if you want to send me a video for me to post, you'd have to go into the Discord and post it. And you have to post it. There's, like a Clipper section. Also, what you can do is you could just post it yourself and just make sure you at my channel. Make sure you at my channel in the comments. Ayla says, demonetize. No offense. Why would I take offense to that? 2U says, I'm subscribed and heading off now. Have to go to work. Shout out to 2U. Scott says, hello. How is your day going? My day is going well. Thank you for asking, Scott. How is your day going? How is your day going? How are you doing this lovely Saturday evening? Or more than likely, it's Sunday morning because most of y'all are in a different time zone. I think most of you are a different time zone. Can you do an Animal Hospital right now and I'll join you? It's brother. What does the title say? What does the title say? The title, because we're playing Minecraft. Ayla says, is that bad? I don't care about it. So how bad can it be? How bad can it be? What I'm looking for right now is, hold on. I'm looking for, there was like a saddle. There's like a saddle, and I wanted it because we have a ghast that's growing, and I want to use that for the ghast. Nice loot. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we got a lot of loot. We got a lot of loot. I wanna bake some potatoes too. I'm gonna get some food, and I think we're gonna go into yo Thuong. Shout out to Vietnam. I'm gonna get some loot, and then we're gonna go to the 2x, and then we're gonna go to the nether, and then we're gonna try to get some more. We're going to try to get some more netherite. That's the big thing right now. I need some netherite. You saw me at McDonald's. But you know how, like, unlikely that is? Because, one, I don't really, besides, unless it's, like, I don't really like to leave the house unless I have to, right? I don't leave the house unless I have to. 2, I haven't been to the McDonald's in, like, what? How long? It's been years. Yeah, it's been like years since I've been to a McDonald's. It's been, okay, not years, but like months and months and months and months. So I know you're LARPing. 2X says, Yaezer, give it the worst you got. Give what the worst I got? Ooh, that's thunder. Libby says, hello. Say the whole thing. I'm not going to say the whole thing. So it says, on Minecraft, do a challenge or something. What? Yo, chat, should I do a water bucket challenge? Yo, let's do a water bucket challenge. Last message. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it, 2X. Yo, chat, should we do like a water bucket challenge? Is this Roblox? Yeah, sure, why not? We're LARPing. All right, let's do a water bucket challenge. I'm gonna do a water bucket challenge. So I'm gonna start off. And in fact, we'll make this into content too. We'll make this into a short content. So if you're a clipper, pay attention. Connor says, "Do you have a girlfriend?" Oh yeah, I'm married. Can't you tell? All right, so let's get the bucket. There we go. Let's get a bucket. And then let's put that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Are you in the wrong, bro? Are you wrong in the head, Callie? Well, don't make fun of Callie. Scott says, I sub. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget, double tap that screen to smash that like button as well. #1 fan. Are you the #1 fan though? Are you the #1 fan? What's your favorite food? Oh, I'm a very basic American. I like cheeseburgers. I like cheeseburgers and fast food pizza. I'm super basic. Yiva says, you're an awesome YouTuber. Want to do a collab? I don't collab with people unless I kind of know them. And before that, I also only really collab with adult And chances are you're not an adult. I feel like most of the people that watch me are between the ages of like 13 to 22, closer to the lower end of that. Scott, what's going on? Snow says, I have a confession. Oh boy, here we go. Zoink says, you're an awesome YouTuber. Can we collab? Note what I said earlier. Connor says you should collab with me. I have a lot of subs. That's not a point. Yeah, that's not my. I don't care if you have a million subs. Okay, like I wanted that. I have to kind of know you, and you also have to be an adult. Like I'm not going to be collaborating with. I feel like the only person that I would collab with that's not an adult is what's his name? The one that goes like the big boom, the Costco guys. And honestly, it's like a family thing. So I collab with that family. Jaden says gold coin. Yo, thank you so much for the gold coin, Jaden. Yeah, and you're a content creator. Cool. Yo, W content creators. Bim says, yo, mod smite them. Callie says, I missed you. I missed you too, Callie. Yeah, the mods aren't really modding right now, are they? So I tell you what, Bim, I'm gonna deputize you for a little bit. I'm gonna deputize you just for now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if because I don't know if you're gonna be like a long-term thing, but I'm gonna deputize you and I'm gonna have you, yeah, because Epicness is obviously not doing his job. Epicness is he's obviously about 3 sweaty body pillows away from being fired. Pay more attention to me than your Hatsune Miku's. Snow says, my confession is that I've watched every single one of your streams. I just never type because it hurts my fingers. Off topic. Can we please do a tiny collab for a stream? Brother, are you an adult? Are you an adult? Because if you're not, then chances are no. Zoink says, I'm so glad you're live. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I feel like the truth says, is this something we can join or just for you? This is for mods and Ultra members only. So if you have an Ultra member level of membership, then sure. Or if you're a mod, then sure. Carlos Castaneda, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to double tap that screen and smash that like button. Zoink says, I love copying people. Yo, bro's an unabashed glazer. 2X says, I remember when you had the fiery thingy on your streams. What fiery thingy? Yiva says, I missed you. Well, I missed you too. Italic says, yay, I'll let you know when I join. All right, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Appreciate that. Azor says, I want to collab, but I'm too young. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Look, it isn't my personal opinion, but I also believe it's a fact that you should not be creating content with your face or voice unless you're like an adult. Like, you really shouldn't be. You really, like, unless you're an adult, you shouldn't put your face and your face or your voice on the internet. You really, like, that's just how it should be. Obviously, people's opinions differ. Obviously, there are some parents that maybe, they're a little bit more relaxed on that, but they're also, they kind of make up for it by being vigilant and keeping a close eye on things, which I respect. But in my opinion, if you're not an adult, no face, no voice. And even if you're not a face nor voice, like, the thing about content creation is that, especially if you want to be, like, do that, it's low-key a business. It's kind of some big mature stuff that you got to be dealing with. Okay, so even if you don't do face and voice, like if you want to collaborate with people, especially people on my level that have a check mark, that there's some real potential money involved. You know what I mean? There's potential money involved, and I feel like that's not something you should take lightly. Azura says, "Yeah, I want money." Is my chest still there? Oh, wait, you mean this chest? Hold on. Wait, is this one says... Hold on. No touchy, or you go kaboom. Yeah, I don't see anything exploding. I don't see anything exploding. I think if it was trapped, I don't think it's trapped anymore. It's definitely not trapped anymore. Motory, what's going on? Do you support what? You got to finish that sentence, buddy. Can you play with actions and stuff soon? Yes, we can. Hold on. I was going to do an a water bucket challenge. I was going to do a water bucket challenge. Here we go. Chat. Oh, chat. So what height should I drop from? What height should I drop from? Are there any people playing with you? No, not right now. But eventually, sure. Eventually. But right now, it's just me. But I do have mods and Ultra members that I think want to join. 2X, by the way, you're a patron. You could join. Verity says, hello. I'm Verity, your personal helper. Ask me anything. I know everything. Sure. So says $100. What about it? Go to the sky limit. Sky limit. I feel like, hold on. Let me get the timing. Let me get the timing. 100 blocks. Okay, hold on. Let me get the timing. First, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll try the water bucket. Hold on. Oh, that went well. That went super well. Yeah, no, I got that timing perfectly. Hold on. Let's try that again. Hold on. Let me put my armor in there. Ask me anything. The sky limit is 320 blocks. Do you support the LGTBWs? I've never heard of that group before. Stop beating around the bush. Do you support the LGBTWs? Brother, I am a cartoon. What are you asking me for my political opinions before? But if you should know, my sister is definitely a BBW LGBTQ. And I love her. I love her to death. I would die for her. She's a terrible person, though. She's a genuinely, I don't know, it's definitely separate from that issue, but she's a terrible person. Terrible person. Eva says, can we do the strongest Battlegrounds private server? Sure, why not? Hold on 1 second. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, this time I'm gonna make it, chat. This time I'm gonna make it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh! There we go. 6, 7, baby. 6, 7. 6, 7. All right, 50 blocks. Hold on. Wait. We did 6, 7 blocks. Let's try to do Calio W. Let's try to do, how about 10 to 15? Wait, Motorized says you're not a real person? Brother, I am the real life equivalent of a cartoon character. I am an entertainer. We don't do politics. We don't do nothing on this channel. If you'll notice that most of the people on my channel come from every single kind of background, okay? Every single kind of background. And the reason for that is because we don't focus on things that are actually unimportant when it comes to entertainment. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. We're going from 16, 17. 16, 17 blocks now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh my gosh, that was amazing, chat. That was amazing, chat. Yo, the timing on that was perfect. He said he's gonna die. Why did you not believe in me? How dare you not believe in me, bro? I am skilled. I got that perfect. Azura says, I'm gone for an hour, like you said, it's like 5 times already. Okay, gotcha. You just made me mad saying that. Oh, my bad, brother. My bad. I mean, if you're mad, that's your problem, but I'm sorry about that. Not really. But anyways, here we go. Let's try it again. Can you jump 50 blocks now? Hold on. We'll get there. We have to work our way up, though. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Awaken says, how are you? Are you okay? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? All right, so before we're at 26, 27, right? 1, 2, 3, 27. 2, okay. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 27. This is around 27 right here, all right? Let's do 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7. All right. Now, actually, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is basically 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We are now 50 blocks high right now. 50 blocks high. How high did bro just go? Around 50. It's around 50 or so. This, by the way, is the beginning of my castle town that we're kind of working on. I am about to do a water bucket clutch. I'm about to prove that I am a real gamer. Shotgun, what's going on? So says, are you doing well? Where's your snackies? Where's your Dr. Pepper? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And no snackies or Dr. Pepper right now. Right now, I got to lock in, okay? I got to lock in. All right, chat. 50 blocks high. Hey, what's going on, Wolfie? This is going to prove that I am a gamer. Hey, Verity, this is going to prove that I'm a gamer right here, okay? If I don't do this, then I am not a gamer. All right, chat. Type, yay is a gamer. Or say gamer. Yo, chat, type gamer to give me good luck. Eva says, I have to read you on Roblox, and you have strongest Battlegrounds private. I don't do private servers like that. No, I don't do that. And I don't do strongest battlegrounds games anyways. All the auras on the line. Kylie says, earlier I heard you say something like someone bullied me. Did they? I don't know. I mean, I feel like somebody was trying to be a little bit mean, but I just kind of stopped. I nipped it in the butt. All right, chat, here we go. 3, 2, hey, Verity, 1. I'm a gamer! No, pig, no! Oh my gosh, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. Proof. Proof. Yo, Fig, thank you so much. Shout out to my Clippers, by the way. Shout out to my Clippers, by the way. Bro, Cheese is gonna be so mad. Bro, Cheese is gonna be so mad when he sees this giant netherite pillar in the middle of his build. He'll be fine, though. He'll be fine, though. I'm a gamer, chat. It's official. It's official, chat. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. And, you know, I'm gonna just leave. You know, that looks well hidden. Do you think Cheese is gonna notice, chat? Do you think Cheese is gonna notice? I feel like he might notice a little bit. I feel like he might notice just a little bit. Maybe I should get rid of it. What do you think? What do you think? Should I get rid of it? I feel like, and I'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, okay. I'll try. I have to get rid of it. It's a little disrespectful to have a giant, ugly, whatever this is, in the middle of a build. Cheese says yes. Oh, look, there's Cheese. Speak of the speak of the dairy, and the dairy shall appear. How's it going, Cheese? What is up? How long are you gonna stream for? I'm gonna stream for a little bit. Like probably, you know, 6-7 hours. Okay, maybe 3-4 hours, if I'm being more honest. Now just make it a tower. Okay, we don't need to make it a tower. Build a second tower and then water bucket off the second tower. But I have to get rid of this though, so I can't just water bucket off of it. You know what I mean? I can't just be water bucketing off everything because I actually have to get rid of it. I have to be responsible with my mess. All right, let's jump off here. There we go. All right. Perfect. There we go. I'm just doing amazing. Look at me, chat. I clean up my mess. Epicness says build the second tower to clean the first tower, then water bucket off the second tower. No, I got to get rid of all of it. Then you build the third tower. Bro, you're just being too elaborate. You're being too elaborate. What farms do we need? I'm thinking we need a cobblestone farm for sure. We're going to need a potato farm, like a giant potato farm. And we're also going to need a cow farm. Callie says, after, can you make another live with Animal Hospital? Sorry, buddy. No, we're not doing Animal Hospital today. Eva says, I'm going to go have an awesome night. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate that. Italic says, I'm going to go for a bit. Okay, Italic. That's okay. We might eat dinner without you, though. I'm just going to let you know. If we start eating dinner without you, it's your fault. And I know you love your dinner. Can you get an XP farm? We do have an XP farm, but I think a former mod sabotaged it when we fired him. Remington says, oh, I just got here. What did I miss? We just solved world hunger. No big deal. No big deal. Yiva says, I'll come back probably. Okay, I'd appreciate that. Callie says, everyone like and subscribe to him. Yo, listen to Callie, guys. And don't forget, double tap that screen to smash that like button. I'm going to be the next big YouTube streamer. Remington says, what do you mean by world hunger? I mean everybody that's hungry, we figured out a way to feed them. It turns out if you just eliminate all the people that are hungry, then nobody's hungry anymore. It's a very interesting and simple solution. Cheese says, Dark took my skulk catalyst. Yeah, no, like that's the thing. We fired a mod recently, and rather than take his like firing gracefully, he just basically retaliated and proved why he didn't have the level of character that we needed for somebody that was a mod in our community. Static says, yo, can you boat clutch from a world height? I'll send you a gift. Send me a gift and I'll do that. But I was just water bucket clutching right now. So tell you what, send me a gift. And if it's like, it has to be a big gift though, because I feel like I don't want to do it for like a small gift. Okay, maybe, okay, I don't know. It depends what you mean by big and small. But if you do that, then I'll definitely do a boat clutch for you. Easton's, yo, Easton, are you quoting Katy Perry to me right now? Are you singing Katy Perry to me right now? It's like, because that I feel like that's low key Katy Perry. Is 6'7" good? Nah, yeah. I feel like I don't have enough blocks for that. I feel like I have to go way out of my way for that. Can you fight 50 creepers versus you? I can. I suppose I can. I have to spawn them, though. I have to spawn. And that would be an easy challenge, though. All you got to do is get one to blow up, and the rest would blow up. Malinite says, for breakfast, I'm having fusilli ice cream and cheese pasta your mom made. Yo, W. One Yaezer versus 10,000 creepers. Wait. I think it's 100,000. It's Dancing in the Moonlight, man. I thought that was a Katy Perry song. Isn't that a Katy Perry song? I'm pretty sure that's a Katy Perry song. I'm pretty sure that is. Remington says, you want to be the next big YouTuber. If you want to, then try collaborating. I think you meant collaborating with Mr. Beast. Because the other word you said, it makes it paints an entirely different picture that I'm not sure I want to share. Malinite says, it's not ice cream, bro. It's ice cream and cheese. Isn't ice cream basically frozen cheese? Yo, can somebody confirm that for me? Ice cream is frozen cheese? Chat, in fact, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Is ice cream frozen cheese, yes or no? Hold on, mosquito. Linda, how's it going? How are you doing? Don't forget to double tap the screen and smash that like button. You said cream and cheese? Wait, what? Hold on, wait. Bro, these mosquitoes are relentless. Oh my gosh. Stop hurting the innocent pest. Bro, this thing has been snacking on me for like the last week. Okay? I look from like the knees down, I look like the polka dot guy from the DC comics. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I've been beefing with this mosquito all week, chat. I've been beefing for like weeks with this thing. You said the solution to solve world hunger is to kill those who are hungry. I didn't say it so explicitly, but I definitely said it implicitly. So it says, I have a mosquito problem, just buy an electric bat. I feel like there's a couple of ways to solve it. One's an electric bat. Two is an electric lantern. Can you play Dancing in the Moonlight? Bro, that would be a W demonetization. That would be a W demonetization. I would love to play a lot of... There's like certain songs that I love to play on my stream. But the problem is YouTube would probably like punish me for it. Not probably. It would punish me for it. And then it could remove the stream. And then it could give me a strike, which could reduce my reach and make it that much harder to grow. Remington says, you're playing on Bedrock because the built-in shaders. Are you playing any mod? Yes, we are playing Bedrock. We are playing Bedrock, and the built-in shaders is the vibrant visuals. No mods, just because I just like regular playing Minecraft. I like to, when I'm playing Minecraft, I like to play it like it's like you're playing with like a nostalgic, like your friends and stuff. Malite says, just spray some insecticide and wear a respirator while streaming. You look like Bane from Dark Knight. Nobody cared who I was till I put on the mask. Yo, Azor, what's with the lizards? Yo, you know I actually have that soundbite? Hold on, I did two cool things. Follow me, I'll show you. Oh wait, I think Dadbot already did that. Play Oliver Tree. Oliver, wait, is that the dude that was like, oh gosh, I can't remember the lyrics, but I know it's the one where he has a music video and there's like a bunch of him like doing like the wavy thingy. Remington says, what about the beta version of Minecraft on Java? I don't know about Java, but I definitely played the beta version of Minecraft back in 2010, 2011. Do you stream on Twitch? No, I don't, but I feel like after a certain level, I definitely should. After a certain level, I definitely should. Not now, though. Right now, for the purposes of growth, it's better to focus on a single platform. Can you use your phone to play songs for us? So, I keep telling you, and like, it's not smart. I would maybe if I was on a different platform, and there are certain platforms where you can't do that. Particularly the Douyin platform. That's the Chinese name for it. But no, this is not the platform for that. It really isn't. Dakota says, what are you doing today in Minecraft? Just connecting with the community, continuing building the bases that we have, and just chilling, chatting, and yapping. Hold on one second. Ayla says, oh yeah, the life goes on, yeah, that one. Yeah, I love that. And Dakota, how are you doing? Don't forget to double tap the screen to smash that like button. Callie says, can you tell me if this is Roblox or Minecraft? What do you think, chat? Does this look like Roblox or Minecraft? I don't know about y'all, but it kind of looks like Fortnite to me. It looks a little bit like Fortnite to me. I think it's Fortnite. What do you think, chat? Fortnite? Is this Fortnite? Yo, chat. Just say it's Fortnite. Just say it's Fortnite. Just say it's Fortnite. Remington says, I don't know how Roblox got advanced. Bro, it's been out for so long that they updated enough to where it's going to get like really crazy graphics updates. Melanite says it's Terraria 3D. I actually like that answer. Ayla says, did you know he died? Yeah, I heard he died. Rest in peace to that artist. He made some great songs. I wasn't a fan of him personally, but he did make some catchy songs. Azura says, I think it's Roblox. Kylie said, sorry, don't worry about it. Remington says, no, the comment earlier says, this Roblox or Minecraft? Yeah, there were a few comments about that. GU2, how's it going? Welcome. Don't forget to double tap that screen to smash that like button. All right, let me show you my other base that I got over here that we were building. And this is the area or the site where we basically had to ban the previous guy. Can you kill the Ender Dragon? If I do kill the Ender Dragon, I want it to be a bit of an event. I definitely want to be a bit of an event that I'm going to do with the channel. But right now, the focus is on building, though. Everybody say all RIP Oliver Tree in the chat. You can if you want to. I'm not going to push you, though. I'm not going to push it, though. You're playing on Roblox. Got you. Joe, thank you so much, Joe Kiri, with a star. Shout out to Joe Kiri. Also, shout out to Stranger Things. I couldn't watch the end of the 5th season. I feel like the 5th season lost a lot of its magic. I tried to watch it, but it got to a point where it's like, I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it. What do y'all watch the Stranger Things? Y'all watch the Stranger Things? Yo, thank you, Joe Carey, for the gold coin. Y'all, if y'all watch the Stranger Things, was it me or was there something about the 5th season that just didn't? It didn't feel right. It lost a lot of its magic. Can you make a secret base? Yeah, I can make a secret base. How do I make a secret base though? Ayla says yeah. Can you play Security Breach, or have you already played that? I have played Security Breach. But I do want to do a replay of it. Liam says, hello, and when do you friend people? Not in this stream, not in this stream. Connor says, the finale was pretty mid, and I was talking about the finale of Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm thinking so. Melonite says, I don't watch Stranger Things. I watch weirder stuff. I feel like that would be like a Bollywood version of Stranger Things, 100%. And it's 100% a Bollywood version of Stranger Things. All right, chat. What do you think? Should we go into the nether and we get some more netherite, or should we go caving? I think we should go caving. I think 100% we should go caving. But before we even do that, let me drop off. Let's see. I'm going to need to make another little thing over here. Can you find a ladder in your chest? I can just make one, buddy. I'm going to make one. Have you played the mod Content Restored? No, I have not, Remington. So it says just make a cave with a small tunnel going to your secret base or a dolphin highway to your secret base. Wait, hold on. Pause. Did bro just say Dolphin Highway? Because that is a series of words and letters that hold on. I'm trying to picture how that works. Dolphin Highway? Brother, what is a Dolphin Highway and how do you make it? Because I want to make one because that sounds amazing. Yo, a Dolphin Highway? Bro, how do you make a Dolphin Highway? I've never heard of this before. Fish and chips banned. You ride a dolphin to get there? Okay, so you ride a dolphin to get there, but how do you get the dolphin to agree to get you to use him as a ride, though? How do you get the dolphin to agree to get you to use him as a ride, though? Like, how does that work? A tunnel fill? How? How do I get dolphins to do my bidding? You're eating fish and chips? Wait, are you from the UK? Wait, are you from the UK? Yo, chat, wherever country you're from, shout out what country you're from, and then I'll give your country a shout out. If you're from another country, shout out your country, and I'll give your country a shout out. It has to exist, though. It has to exist. So if you say you're from like Finland, for example, I'm not going to shout you out because Finland doesn't exist. So it says it's a real thing. You can use a dolphin. If you use a dolphin, you put the dolphin on a lead, and you could travel 200 blocks in 10 seconds. Spider, hello, how are you doing? Philippines, shout out to the Philippines. Hey, Philippines, if you're watching, double tap the screen to smash that like button. What country are you in? If you can't tell, I'm from the USA. I'm from the USA. Shout out to the USA. Hop on. Epicness says, yay. If I hop on right now, can I join? I mean, you can, in theory. Why? You planning on hopping on? Shout out to India. How's it going, India? What's going on, India? What are you doing? Yeah, it's not. It's 3:20 a.m. in the UK. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to Mars. 2X says, shout out to the country that started pottery. Shout out to Egypt. Was that Egypt? I think it was Egypt. Shout out to Egypt. All the country. If I shouted out your country, you got to double tap that screen. Tap that screen right now super fast to smash that like button. Epicness says, I was planning on it. All right, bro. If you plan on it, then get in here. Get in here. What are you doing? First, let's cook all those potatoes. Yeah, I already shouted out to Mars. Slayer says, sorry I haven't been watching, but I'm finally here. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Slayer? I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. Is Mars a country? Yeah, it counts. What do you think, chat? Chat, type 1 if we think Mars is a country, and type 2 if you're actually intelligent. Connor says, it's 9:21 p.m. in the USA. Depending on where in the USA, yeah. You're loading in, W. Yo, we're not making glass. No, we're not. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Game Slayer says 1, 2. Bro literally just took the middle of the road. He just took the middle of the road. Okay, I see your game. I see your game. You can cook potatoes in Minecraft? Of course you can. They make cooked potatoes or baked potatoes. I need to make tons of baked potatoes. He doesn't like Windows. What is he? Is he an iPhone user? So it says, to make a Dolphin Highway, the downside, it takes 3 hours to make. I'm not going to spend 3 hours making a Dolphin Highway. That seems cool, but I'm not going to do all that. Epicness says, you're on Bedrock, right? Yes. Yes, we are. Connor says, in Houston, it's the time. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Texas, by the way. Yo, Constantino says, you guys won't believe what time it is in Greece? Brother, you didn't have to say you were from Greece. Your name is Constantino. That is the most Greek name I've ever seen besides Petros. How's it going, Greece? Double tap the screen to smash that like button. 2X says, can someone install this on the server, the mod pack that lets the older versions join? How about you just update the new versions? Slayer says, I'm doing something challenging for me. It's beating Minecraft without using cheats. In other words, he's beating Minecraft. John Michael says, I'm your biggest fan. Yo, what's up? Yo, shout out to my biggest fan. V-Storm says, what about Alexander? What's so great about Alexander? Yo, Tame and John Michael, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. If you're my biggest fan, guys, if you're my fan and you want me to thank you, if you want a personal thank you, just say I'm a fan right now, and I'll give you a personal thank you. That's what these particular like Minecraft streams are for. They're for me connecting with the people that want to have a chance to talk with me if we're not doing like a stream where I have to really lock in. Ayla says, I'm a fan. Thank you for being a fan. Slayer says, I'm a huge fan. Brother, we all know you weigh 260. We know you're a huge fan, but thank you. 2X says, I'm a tan as it gets. So says, there is an alternate version that takes a quick to your destination, and I'm a fan. Thank you for being a fan. John says, I liked your video. G2 says, I just saw this. And do you think 6-7 is dead? 6-7 it's dead, but it's being kept on life support by people like me. V-Storm says, I'm not a fan. I'm a human being. W human. GU2 says, I'm a newest fan. Thank you so much. 2X says, I'm a clam. I believe that. Remington says, I like the channel, but this is my first time seeing this channel. Oh, yeah, bro, stick around. I'm going to be the next big YouTube streamer. Soph says, bro, Yaezer. What's up, Soph? How are you doing? You need a server invite? I got you. Joel Fraley says, I'm a fan. Shout out to Joel. Welcome back, by the way. Good to see you. Don't forget to double tap the screen and smash that like button. Brandy says, I'm 37 minutes late. I would like, actually, you're an hour late, but no big deal. Slayer says, not to be mean, but I'm actually very insecure about my weight. That's why, bro, that's why you got to get bullied a little bit. Because then you need to learn it's not a big deal. If you're insecure about your weight, do you know what the cure is? Literally just be Sigma and stop caring. Or just like, make healthy decisions and fix it. Don't be insecure about your weight. Like, I used to be insecure about my weight. I like your video. Thank you. I used to be insecure about my weight. But then I learned that, like, it's honestly the only thing worse than being, like, insecure, than like, a bad weight, is to be insecure about it. 2X's, you're Jay Schlatt. No, you're not. Prove it. Shout out to Stream Elements for helping. Soph says, some little kid punched me. So I pulled his shorts again and I pushed him. I'm gonna honestly say that I don't approve of that. Hayden says, are you on Bedrock or Java Edition? I am on Bedrock. I'm on Bedrock. So it says, for me to go on the Bedrock roof in Minecraft and use Elytra and fireworks to your destination, you're never going to find me. You're a whopper. Interesting strategy. Yo, wait, not shorts, you mean hair? Yeah. It's like, imagine if somebody tries to bully you and you just pull down their shorts, and then while they're embarrassed and trying to like cover up their heart boxers, you just like punch them in the face. John Michael says, I like your video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What do you think about FNAF? That will decide if I'm going to stay here or not. I love FNAF. I do. Although my hot take is I like the newer ones than the older ones. Hold on, I'm going to switch the screen real quick because I do need to invite some people. Yo, Mikey, thank you so much for subscribing. Shout out to Real Yaezer. Thank you. Do you play Fortnite? No, but I think I want to. But if I did Fortnite, it would be like private stuff. Soph says, what did he say to my comment? You're going to have to rewind. Swaggy says, Dear Razor, I wish to have 10 pounds of rice. What do I look like? Joseph during the famine of Egypt? John says, I subscribe. Thank you. Can I join you in Minecraft? Unfortunately, mods and ultra members only. Taylor Bedford Droid says, I'm back. Shout out to Taylor Bedford. Thank you so much for joining. Remington says, yay, I will stay. Do you agree that security breach is buggy? I didn't experience bugs doing that, but did you know that there might be a security breach 2 coming out? There might be a security breach 2 coming out. Though there's some rumor stuff in the rumor mill going on, but security breach 2 might be coming out. Do you like the new FNAF movies? I haven't seen them. Devin, hello, how's it going? Monique says, sorry I joined late. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Epicness, I'm going to need you to give me your username so that I can add you. Hayden says, can I be a mod, please? I'm not trying to mod nobody right now. Security breach ruin. No, it's not ruin. It's an actual continuation of security breach. There's stuff in the rumor mill going on. Epicness says, I think you have to be added. Okay, got your username. Hold on. I'm going to add you real quick. Epicness90? Epicness90. Okay, hold on. I think, is it 90 or 900? 90 or 900. I think if it's 90, I think I got you. If it's 90, I think I sent you a request. Hold on. Shout out to John Michael. You want to join? Oh, you can only join if you're either an ultra member or if you're a mod. Okay, it is 90. Monique says, you already gave me. Well, you have a member, not an ultra member. It's a different. Slayer says, do you know how you made me an honorary member? Since I'm actually a member, I'm technically the next level up from a member from you. I don't know about that. Okay, Epicness, I got your request. All right, so now I'm going to refresh the social thing, and I'm going to send you an invite. All right, I sent you an invite. If you didn't get it, it's an actual skill issue. Let's switch the screen back real quick. There we go. Is there anything I could do to be a mod? Yeah, solve world hunger. Only ultra members can join. So it's like basically there's 3 levels of membership. All right, there's 3 levels of membership. There is the member, which is like $1. Might be more depending on your country and depending on whether or not you're purchasing it on the mobile or desktop. I think mobile is more expensive. 2, there's the ultra member, which is about $5 a month, right? And that comes with more privileges. It comes with higher priorities of joining and stuff like that, and private and lots. And basically, it's like a super member. And then there's patron, which I made patron specifically because I didn't want like to have any like. I wanted to have like a level of membership where it was more support oriented. Hey, Squishy, like it's not related to like you don't get more privileges. It's just for people that want to support me more. And you have this pretty much the same privileges as somebody as an ultra member, except you get a special shout out. Squishy says, do you have a Minecraft account? Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you look at the screen, you could see that there's definitely something like that going on. We definitely do some Minecraft over here. We definitely do a little bit of Minecrafty, a little bit of everything, really. We're a variety stream. 2X says, Yaezer, could I join if my membership runs out? I feel like you probably shouldn't. I feel like V-Sharp says, what if I donate $500? Brother, if you donate $500, I'll make a copy of this server and blow up the copy of the server. So says, can you play Demonology next stream? Hold on, wait, what? How did? Okay, all right. Which one of you brought Enderman into my base? Who brought? How did 2 just spawn in here? Hold on, yo. These are uninvited roommates. How did they get in here? Yo, chat. Should I kill them? Yo, chat, type 1 if I should kill them. Type 1 if I should kill them. They kind of just showed up out of nowhere. For some reason, they're still here. Yo, I'm going to call you... I can't even say your username. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to call you BP. What's up, BP? How are you doing? And you might want to change your username. Brandy says, how old do you have to be a mod? So it's working age in the USA. Or for me, it's like, I think 15 or older is like a good minimum age to work as a mod. Because by then you've had enough experience with the internet to know how crazy some people are. Remington said, it was me, sorry. Could you do a FNAF Secret of the Mimic? We have done that before in the chat. We have done it before in the live stream. On Monday, could you do a stream finishing the rest of Security Breach? We could, but like, I'm not sure if I want to do that. First, what I do know what I want to do is get rid of this uninvited guest. Let me take care of this uninvited guest over here. There we go. There's one. Oh, we got two. We got two coming. Hold on one second. They added a firefighter class to Animal Hospital. Never heard of that. I will subscribe to you on my other device. Please don't. Cheese says, feel free to move stuff around. It's your house. So thank you so much, Cheese. V-Storm says, I'm planning to make a Yaezer core video. All right, guys. And once again, okay, listen. If you're a clipper / editor that you're doing with my channel, like a fan clipper and editor, make sure you leave a comment in the post that I have pinned on my community, because I want to keep track of your channel so that I can put it in the leaderboard, okay? And the metric will be views, by the way. The metric will be views. What about Mimic and Roblox? We played that before. Remington says, do a collab with Mr. Beast. You know the funny thing about that is, I'm not sure I would do a collaboration with Mr. Beast. I'm not sure I would. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I know it would be great for the channel. I know it would be, like, I'd have to be dumb not to. But at the same time there's levels of fame that I don't want. Like, I don't want to be anywhere close to Mr. Beast. Not that I think one collaboration would do that, but I think it might. There's a chance that it would do that. I feel like it would be too... I'm not trying to be that famous, chat. I'm trying to be like Creekcraft famous, not Mr. Beast famous, right? I want it to where it's like, you know, there's a good chance you've heard of me, but if you're from a small town, there's a good chance that you haven't heard of me. Beastrom says, are you excited to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day? Okay, listen up. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Welcome back, Eva. I love the Spider-Man Tom Holland series. The Tom Holland Spider-Man series is literally my favorite. It is literally my favorite. And oh my gosh, chat, I'm so excited for this new Spider-Man movie. Y'all have no idea. Yo, is anybody else excited? GU2 says, you almost got 100K subs. I know, it's crazy. Slayer says, you should listen to the guy who said play Security Breach Monday. I know. Monique says, I could do edits on Flip Clip. Sure, go for it. Go for it. So says, I want to be Kalis famous though, not Creekcraft. Who's Kalis? I don't know who Kalis. Wait, is he like a creator for Roblox? Remington says, what about X-Man? I like Spider-Man the most. Epicness says, Spider-Man Brand New Day is that serious? You have no idea. That's like the only Marvel movie that I can like watch pretty much. Every other Marvel movie, it just seems like they're doing way too much. I don't know. It feels like they're just doing a lot of things that I'm not interested in. But the Spider-Man movies, I'm invested. I'm invested like you wouldn't believe. She says, honestly, I'm not a fan of Marvel or DC, but I do like Batman, though. Batman's goated. Understandable. Batman is definitely 100% goated. 100% goated. I understand that. Can I become a mod now? So says, Kalis is Creekcraft's cousin with one mil subs in Creekcraft. I like that idea. Hold on. Last message. Can you type that again for me, 2x? Devin says, I'm playing Minecraft right now with 37 pieces of iron. What should I do with it? Make an iron block. Make an iron block. Can I have an invite? Yeah, I'll invite you. I'll invite you. Give me 1 second. Remington says no YouTuber. Yeah, guys, how many... Hold on 1 second. If you could be famous, how famous would you want to be? Like, what's like the roof or the ceiling of how famous you would want to be on YouTube? But be honest, though. For me, Creekcraft represents the ceiling for me. I don't want to be any more famous than Creekcraft. I really don't. And he's also kind of doing what I want to do right now. He's basically doing what I want to do. In that he's maybe not earlier, but I've noticed him making moves recently where he's transitioning to variety streaming, and he's kind of playing for a little bit of an older audience. And for me, it's like I do play for a general audience, like parents and children can watch me, well, older kids. But like I do want to play. I don't expect to be able to like stream for like a general like lower end general. I want to do like middle to higher end general audience where you can watch if you're younger with a parent. Like there's no cursing or anything like that, but I do want to transition to a more general audience like Creekcraft is doing, because if I'm being honest, like, you know, there's a lot of games that I do want to play that I really don't feel like I can play, even though they're not that bad, but simply because they're just not, they're you know, they got a little bit too much maturity. You want to be Kalis famous and you're a tiny YouTuber? Kalis is too much. Yaezer famous, do you want to get more famous? I'm not even famous like that. You're going to start meowing? Please don't. Call me, or Callie says, can you, a video, or now, can we watch it together? No. Yaezer famous, then to get more famous? Okay, Slayer. Stop meowing. Stop meowing. Fulton. And by the way, Cheese, I sent you an invite. Did you join? Cheese, okay, you did join. W's in the chat. He did join. W's in the chat. If you meow, I'm going to have to, like, time you out. I'm going to have to time you out. Stop. No, Monique, stop meowing. All right, mods, time her out for like a minute. Time her out for like a minute, mods, because she's not respecting my authority. Rebecca, how's it going? Rebecca, how's it going? You're going to leave? You left YouTube? Oh, no, but at least you're back, though. At least you're back. So you have to go. All right, see you later. Connor says, you want to be Mr. Beast famous? No, you don't. You legitimately don't. You think you do, but you don't. Like, how would you feel? How would you feel if there were people that, like, were dedicated to tracking you 25 hours, 8 days a week? Azur says, by any chance, can you probably stop making AI stuff in your thumbnails? Or did you make them because for me, it looks like AI? Oh, it's AI, 100%. But tell you what, unless I have a volunteer thumbnail maker that I can rely on that's good, I'm not going to stop doing that because they look good and they're better quality than 99% of the people can make, like legitimately. Cams, how's it going, Cams? Hassan, how are you doing? She says, I wonder how that feels. Devin says, I could try making a thumbnail. No, unless you know you're good at it, like and you're on the Discord, like I'm not going to do that. Because thumbnail is a serious business, and when it comes to AI, I'm not opposed to AI, chat. I'm not going to be like that old guy where it's like, the AI's taking all of our jobs and nobody does anything real anymore. I'm not going to be that guy because that's like old person mentality. It's going to be a part of the YouTube content creation process. You can get upset about it, but it's a part of the YouTube content creation process. As much as I want to be angry about it, it's kind of like, she says, are you mocking me? No. And it's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. It's like, hey, Chunk Master, it's like everybody blaming AI for being a part of like the process of IT. You know, if like you're a coder, like it's become a part of the workflow, and they're like, I miss back in the days where people that used to code by hand. And it's like, okay, yeah, but you could save a lot of time if you manage to use AI. Seth, hello, how are you doing? Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen to smash that like button, please and thank you. And yeah, once again, stop meowing. Azur says, I got you in like a year of IDK. I appreciate that. And hello, Seth, and hello, Chunk. El Hassan says, can you give me a super rank? No, not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen. Anyways, what we need to do now is we need to go caving. We need to get some materials. Maybe get a little bit more diamonds. Maybe fight a little bit more mobs. I do think we have a cave somewhere down here. Cheese says, my problem with AI is that they still charge full price. Like, what do you mean AI still charge full price? Like, specifically for what? John Michael says, I stopped posting videos. That sucks. You should never stop posting. Unless like, you have a bad attitude. If you have a bad attitude, then you're going to stop posting no matter what. Azur says, so, like, can you let me know when your next stream is going to be? I'll let you know right now. So, we're streaming. I'm trying to stream, at least. God willing. Or as they say in Arabic, inshallah. 6 out of the 7 days out of the week. 6 out of the 7 days of the week, we are going to be streaming every day around 5 p.m. If I do take a day off, it's probably because like I need to like the sleep is that bad, or I need an extra day to like recover like my brain. You know what I mean? I mean because streaming. If you're an extreme introvert like myself, Stuff like this really does take an extra wear. It really does wear you down a little bit faster. She says, when people make AI products and still charge labor fees, there is a labor going on, because the thing was, I wouldn't say labor, but they are paying for those services. They are paying for the AI services, and so adding a fee for that, even though there's no labor involved, they are paying for their subscription for the AI. Callie says, do you feel bad for Rathy's sister? Not at all. Not at all. Rathy's sister is not even human, is she? I mean, Rathy's not even human, but yeah. It's Monique with the Fox. What does the Fox say? 2X says, bro became Muslim for a second. I'm not Muslim, but I do have a lot of Muslim fans. I have Muslim mods, and I mean, we got everybody here. We're very entertainment oriented, with this channel. I know a lot of entertainment these days wants to inject politics into it, but we're very old school with this channel when it comes to just focusing on the entertainment. And as a result, I've managed to accumulate an audience and community of people from multiple different backgrounds that finds out, hey, when we don't try to force our beliefs into the situation, we can somehow just have fun together. It's amazing. When you don't force, politics into entertainment, just how many people can come together and have fun. It's amazing. Candy, how's it going? What are you doing? Don't stop meowing because they will listen. Well, we can just ban them. We can ban them. This chat is so brain rotted. I'm talking to you, Monique. That's just Monique, though. Can you mine a mushroom? I suppose we can, but why would we? Yo, hold on. I thought I saw a bunch of creepers over there. I saw a bunch of creepers over there. Yo, is it me over there? Or is that seaweed? I think it's seaweed. All right, so I'm seeing that my mods over here, they look like they're gonna go towards there's like a special cave over here. Ooh, look, a special cave. Yo, chat, should we make a private, like a secret base in the special cave? Monique says, I'm highly offended and wounded. Good. Remington says, I'm gonna go work on my FNAF universe soon. Bro, you got your own FNAF universe? That's crazy. Your own FNAF universe? What are you playing tomorrow? Tomorrow is the Lord's Day. I'm a Christian man, so I think tomorrow we're not gonna be here. Don't you gasp at me. No how? Callie, hello. All right, so, Cheese, we should go caving together. We should go caving, all right? Do you know where a cave is? I think we should go caving together. Come on, it'll be like we're best friends. Yeah, this is not a roleplay server. You can LARP if you want to. I don't care. Just don't get too crazy with it, and don't expect me to, go along with your LARP. You can LARP if you want to. It's not a big deal. I don't mind you LARPing. Yo, Cheese, let's go caving. Cheese. Cheesy boy. Let's go caving together. We should go caving together. We should clear up mobs and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. We do need cobblestone too. Remington says, in Minecraft, jobs, hotels, and shops. Oh, you're making a Minecraft FNAF universe. Devin says, but you go along with Mine Manager things and stuff. Cheese says, no. All right, epicness. We don't need Cheese. Do you want to go caving with me, buddy? You want to go caving with me? Let's go caving. Come on, let's go caving. We can cave together. Can we be friends? Hey, friends in what regard? Because keep in mind, I do need a healthy separation between myself and my audience. So it's like I'm not trying to play or do nothing off stream with anybody. I like my own separate time is my own separate time. In fact, I don't know if y'all if y'all want to know something about me. If you're a fan and you want to know something about me, it's that when I'm off stream, I basically LARP like I don't even have a channel or a check mark next to my name. I basically do my best to keep it as though I never even made a YouTube channel in the first place, because I feel like that helps ground you and keep you humble. And that's kind of what I do. Taylor, hello Taylor, how's he doing? By the way, Taylor, why didn't you join the Discord? Why didn't you join the Discord? I thought we were gonna do content. I thought we were gonna do content. What are you doing? Remington says, I'll try to become a member sooner or later. I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. And once again, guys, double tap the screen to smash that like button. Reaper says it's midnight. And where I'm at, I downed a Coca-Cola. I have ADHD. Am I cooked? Quite the opposite, actually. I think if you have ADHD and you take caffeine, it actually calms your brain down. It actually it'll calm your brain down because your brain's already overactive. So it has like a paradoxical effect. But I don't know. It just depends on how your brain works. It depends on how your brain works. Epic does that. You're following me? Are you following me? That's crazy. Yo, Epicness, I don't even know where I'm going, and Epicness is following me. Yo, chat, does it look like I know where I'm going?
Because I definitely do not. Bro's actually just been following me. Hey, look! I accidentally stumbled upon a place where we need to be. Everyone has a little ADHD. Mods, can you time out Monique for another 5 minutes for revealing personal information? This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time, by the way. There we go. Yeah, time Monique out for 5 minutes as an extra warning to not give away personal information because there are evil people on the internet that would use your personal information against you. That was a mouthful. Remington says, I want to suggestion. What do you think I should build next in the world or universe? You should definitely build Mecha. Build Mecha. Chi says, I can confirm I have caffeine powder. Epicness says, this cave is a dead end. Oh, well, it's okay. It's okay. I'll figure it out. We'll find another person. Azura says, how about each time somebody reveals personal information at 1 minute and then times it by 2 each time they do it? For me, it depends on the mod. Like, there's no set, like, I guess, punishment, like, increment. But for me, it's like 1 minute, 5 minutes, and whatever. And then probably for the rest of the stream. Because I understand that a lot of people, like, are a bit ignorant when it comes to how many evil people there are in the world. And, you know, they're a bit naive when it comes to, like, if sharing information. Like, don't get me wrong, there's tons of things I would love to share with you guys that I would, there's tons of things I would love to reveal about myself. But the problem is that there are people that would take that information and use it to track me down and do me harm. So it's like, I'd love... Oh, we got a Congo line! Oh, we got a Congo line of monsters. Oh, okay, hold on. We got a Congo line. Cha-cha-cha, baby. Cha-cha-cha. Now they're dead. Now they're dead. Okay, hold on. Oh, but there's one behind me, too. One stuck behind me. All right, hold up. All right, they're down? All right, they're down. Oh, my gosh. Yo, we had a giant line of zombies doing the Congo. Can you put me a timeout for 10 seconds? Ask a mod to do that. Dig straight down. It always works. No. Yeah, Epicness says, that hurt. I forgot I'm undergeared. Here, have some potatoes. Here, stay right there. I got some baked potatoes for you. Here you go. Have some. There you go. Have some munchies. There you go. Take them baked potatoes. And we'll try to get you some. We'll get you geared up as we go down here. Okay. So what? It was a baby. Oh, a baby hit me. Oh well. My mod killed him. It's okay. All right. So chat. Give me 1 second. We're in the middle of trying not to die. Put that on. There we go. Done. Hold on. We got a lot of mobs down here. We got a lot of mobs. We're gonna have to speed run killing them. There we go. Hold on. Let me take down this creeper. Boom. 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 All right, let's take this guy down. All right. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of mobs down here. A lot of mobs. Okay, hold on. Are we in a situation where I can stop and chat? Okay, good. How does a baby throw you 7 feet? Brother, it was a zombie baby. And guys, once again, double tap that screen to smash that like button if you haven't already. Yeah, zombie babies basically they're on gear, bro. They're basically on gear. Get that stuff. I'll try to find you, Epicness. I'll try to find you some iron because I know you're in desperate need of iron armor. What game are you playing on Monday? Either Minecraft or it might be something a little different. I'm not super sure. I'm not super duper sure. We might even do something a little different. I know on Tuesday, that's when the new Halo game comes out. And I want to do an Unk Night for the Halo game. So we'll probably do an Unk Night for that. And I'm going to show you guys just how good I am at video games when we do that. All right, hold up. Just clear out these guys. Blow up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, baby. Remington says, what's Mecha? I don't know what it is. You're going to have to Google it, buddy. How about you do games and Roblox at request? That would be a Roblox community night. And I'd rather save that for the weekends. You always dig down and find big caves and structures. You must have really good RNG because every time I dig down, I always... Ooh, emeralds. Every time I always dig down, I just end up falling to my death. Devin says, this is the first time we're playing Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, and nope, don't mention it or I'll have to ban you. Can you wait for me in the live? I'm going to look at your Roblox user. I am not going to be... Well, the thing is, I'm not going to be adding nobody right now. All right, chat. I need to get some snackies. I'm actually getting a little bit hungry. So chat, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some snackies, okay? Epicness, it's your job to protect my body. You got to protect my body. In fact, I'm going to help you. I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you. by digging out just a little bit of a cavey poo. A little bit of a cave. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a snack time here. There we go. I should be safe. All right, chat. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Hold on. Let me just add some torchies right there. All right, done. I'll be right back, chat. Yo, hold up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Ed, hello. What's up? Do you remember who's a big back? Yes, you. Yo, I'm gonna call you Nerryman. I'm gonna call you Nary. I'm gonna call you Manuk. How about Manuk? Can you play the on next stream Red Dead Redemption 2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Red Dead Redemption 2 is something that I play right now. I don't know, chat. I feel did Queso play it? Because if Queso played it, I'd play it. Yes, I am back. Okay, guys, want to see my snacks? Want to see my snacks? All right, here's what I got. Here's what I got. As a reminder, he does not read paragraphs. I'll read this paragraph. I'll do it in cadence, though. Yaezer says, can you get, like, everyone for, like, a stream to go to Vardaya? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is, but if you're promoting somebody else, I don't approve. Can I have a bite? No. So here's what I got, chat. We got a couple of cheese sticks. We got string cheese, I think they're called. And we also have goji berries and I think walnuts. Goji berries and walnuts. You want a bite? I'll give you a bite. I'll give you a bite. Yo, did y'all get snacks too? Yo, did y'all get snacks? Yaezer says, no, he's like, well, overworking himself. He's not as energetic as he used to. And I'm starting to get concerned. Well, Yaezer, what I will say is that it doesn't sound like my problem. Like at all. And I'm gonna be very like forthright with you. Whoever this guy is, I don't care about him. I genuinely don't. I like if you gave me an option between saving a cheese stick or saving a cheese stick's life or saving this guy's life, I'd probably choose the cheese stick. That's how little I care. Just clip farming. I don't know. I don't care, but it feels like you're low key promoting somebody else. Ed, what's going on? Ayla, You got almonds? W. Kylie says you got dinner? W. Yeah, we're just chilling and eating right now. And yes, we got goji berries. Yeah, we got goji berries. Devin says, anyone know why he was 2 hours late on stream? It was like an hour at most. It was like an hour at most. And it's a weekend. And honestly, like most of my audience is from like, it's like late at night. Like most of my audience is international. So the later I stream, the more people that are my people that would find me. He said, those look like almonds? No, they're goji berries. Hey, look, it's like a little, it looks like a, I don't know what it looks like. It's like a little red raisin. They're really good with helping you take a dookie. Look to your left. There you go. I'm going to go leave and sleep, stay up at midnight. Oh, wait. You stayed up till midnight for you to get banned for a fake name? Okay, see ya. Yeah, well, the thing is, we banned you because you looked like you were revealing your personal information, and we're trying to protect you. If you want to be mad at that, go ahead. Like, look, all right, fine. If you want to be mad for the misunderstanding, I'm not going to convince you of what happened. I'm not going to. I don't care enough. I genuinely don't. Better safe than sorry. Do you remember the meow and bark? I hate it. Yeah, that literally lowered my IQ. Hey, what's up, Cheese? How are you doing? Italic, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you're back. But no more meowing, no more meowing. Can you make a stream Monday? Can you not make a stream Monday? I got to go to a funeral Monday. What do you think, chat? Should I disappoint a bunch of people for just one person because they can't make it to the stream? I don't know. You think? Does that sound like a good idea to you? Callie says I'm not mad, even if you say no. I'm still not. I'm not mad. Callie says, "What happened? To what do we do? Like, what happened to we do? I think you mean what do we do? I don't know. I was talking to somebody specifically. It was somebody that it was somebody that like revealed like a name. It could have been a fake name. I don't know. And then they did like another thing where they revealed where they were going, like their personal like traveling habits. And so basically they had 2 violations of revealing personal information. So I banned them for like 1 minute the first time, 5 minutes the next time. And I did it because I'm protecting them. And then they said I got mad. And then they said they're upset because they made a fake name. So apparently their name was fake. But I didn't know that. I'm just trying to protect you. And if you want to be upset about that, go ahead. Yes, yeah, your feelings aren't my issue. Taylor says, what are you doing now? I'm eating. I'm eating and chatting. I got walnuts, goji berries, and cheese. It's delicious. Hi, Taylor. We're having a little snacky break. So, if you brought snackies, I suggest you eat them. Yeah. I think so many people in this world, hey, Prowler, are conditioned to think that their emotions are your problem. You know what I mean? They think because they're upset that you have to make them not upset. And it's really a product of like a dysfunctional home. And there's a lot of dysfunctional homes, so a lot of people can reinforce the normality of that. But it's not normal. It really isn't. Like if you're upset about something, it's not my job to fix it. I don't have to apologize. I don't have to do nothing. That's your problem. All right? Unless I genuinely did something wrong, I'm not going to apologize. Taylor says, I'm going to change my name to Tay-Tay. Okay, Tay-Tay. Kylie says, your dog is a pit bull. Yo, W. Brandy says, yesterday I lost like 23 of my brain cells. Now you have negative 22 brain cells. Italic says, I'm going to be honest, I'm playing with a friend of mine. Mimic with a friend of mine. W. Remington says, since you play Bedrock, have you gotten to the strip plans? No idea what that is. Ed says, I had you on Roblox. Can we play tomorrow? Sorry, not playing tomorrow. Deep Dark. Oh, you found a Deep Dark? Epicness says, when you're done snacking, we have a deep dark biome down here. Yo, W, hold on. Let me get my snack. Let me get some more snackies. Hold on. These goji berries taste like rat leather. Tell you what, I'm gonna finish this cheese stick, and I'll just kind of snack as I play. Devin says, I'm always on time for a stream, since we're in the same time zone, Pacific. Ed says, can we do another poll? I am fat. Like, you want me to do a poll to see if the internet would call you fat or say you're fat? Brother, have you been on the internet for a while? Have you, like, how many years have you been on the internet? Huh? I'm gonna assume most of your life. The internet will make fun of you with every opportunity it gets, sir. Callie says, what's real? I have no idea. V-Storm says, posted a W, V-Storm. I'll check it out after the stream. Not right now, though. Brandy says, did you find out if they found the cure for being 5'2" yet? Yeah. The cure for being 5'2" is to have tall parents and a healthy diet. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Epicness. Have you ever had that one time where you felt like you're not in reality? No, I've never disassociated to that degree. Jamaica, how are you doing? V-Storm says, I didn't know Yaezer had legs. I mean, do you think I don't have legs? Do you think I'm a torso man? Do you think I ate the torso fruit? And I'm just a torso man? Yo, chat, type 1 if you didn't know I had legs. Oh, Tretch, you want to join? I got you, bro. Hold on. You're gonna start recommending new Roblox games other than Animal Hospital? I think we might play a little bit of Rivals next stream. Invite accepted, W. What do the comments think I should add to my FNAF universe? You should add Springtrap. Do you have Springtrap in there? Yo, what do you got against Rivals? You think I'd be a gorilla from Gorilla Tag? That's funny, because don't they not have legs? All right. Somebody said there's a deep dark in here. Let's try to follow the pathway down. I know my mods made a path down. I just don't know exactly where they went. Oh, there's lights down there. Oh, and there's a waterfall over there. Remington says, I got all the main games 1 through 5. You got Security Breach and some other non-point buildings. What about the Mimic? You have those Trader Joe's tackies and they're so fire. Ayla, welcome back. I'm not going to do that, Ed. I'm not going to do that, Ed. But what I am going to do, though, is try to find my way back to... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, my gosh. My whole Minecraft playthrough just flashed before my eyes. My whole Minecraft playthrough just flashed before my eyes. V-Storm said, visit Dead Rails again. It's peak. I don't think it is peak. I think it's basically dead. I think Dead Rails is as dead as its name. Remington says Secret of the Mimic is coming soon. Brother, it's already out. All right. My mod said that they have a deep dark in here. It's somewhere around here. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. You're playing the Mimic right now. Not Secret of the Mimic. Next stream, can you sing opera? Chat, although I have a lovely singing voice, I will not be singing the opera. So where is the deep dark? They kept saying there was a deep dark. I don't see it, though. Oh, wait, there's Epicness. And he's got full iron armor. Are you waving me over? Oh, hi, Epicness. Okay, well, I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Hold on, a little bit of skill issue here. Oh my gosh, there is a deep dark. Look at that. Chat, should we rage bait the Warden? Chat, type 1 if we should rage bait the Warden. Let's summon him. Oh, Warden. I summon thee. Oh, Warden. I summon thee. Who just died? It was almost literally just me. The Warden doesn't want to be summoned. Used wool blocks to not get detected from the Warden, but what if I do? Brandy says a train whistle just blew. You gonna go get your blankie? A W blankie. Yo, what's the most valuable thing in the in a deep dark? What's the most valuable thing in the deep dark? Hold on. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he just got even crazier. Summon the Warden. The only way to get detected by him is to go in the ancient city. Oh, I could do that. Let me clear out this. Let me clear out the mobs over here, and then we'll do that. To me, it's the catalyst. What does the catalyst do? You need an ancient temple for the rare armor trims. Ooh, I want rare armor trims. That sounds cool. Got word. Yo, armor trims. I'm going for that. I'm going for that. All right, see you later, Callie. You got your cuddle buddy, Keegan, your dog. Shout out to Keegan the dog. Whoop. Actual pro. Actual pro. You make a. What does a skulk sensor do? What does the skulk sensor actually do? Hold on 1 second, chat. I'm in the middle of trying not to die. Get a giant series of mobs over here. There we go. Done. Are you AI again? No, I'm not AI. You're back for the third time? Welcome back, Soph. How are you doing? Who is shooting me? Oh, it's you. Get over here, aimbot. We ain't done. We ain't done. We ain't done. Your dogs are not dangerous. Wait, they're dangerous is for taking your blankie. In my opinion, all dogs can be dangerous. Not gonna lie. Even the little ones. Or as I like to call them, the ankle biters. Like, you don't understand. Anything can be dangerous, okay? Anything can be dangerous, chat. In particular, if it has teeth and claws. Skulk sensors activate screechers. Okay? Well, and what's that good for? Summoning the Warden? Because that sounds like it summons the Warden. That sounds like it summons the Warden. Devin says, since I have no friends, I literally make military division with Minecraft dogs. Brandy says yes. Do the purge or don't purge me. I'll definitely purge you. The sensor activates the screecher, which activates the Wardens. Oh, see, I knew that. I knew that. So, wait. Is there such a thing as a Warden farm? Can you have a Warden farm, chat? Is that a real thing? Or am I just like flexing my ignorance right now? Chat, let me know if you can make a Warden farm. Soph says, last comment. You're back for the third time. That's the last comment that I see, but welcome back, Soph. Connor says, I always come back. Cheese says, bingo. You can, but they drop nothing. Yo, Ed, what's going on? Halo. Yes, we will be doing Halo for Unk Night. Soph said, ah. How's it going, Soph? Kai says, yeah, but people just use it so they can kill them. Aren't they good for XP? What's the point of like making a Warden farm if like if all they do is give you XP? Or do they give you like a lot of XP? Erdane Batar, how's it going? Says, can I join you? Sorry, Ultra members and mods only. So unless you're a mod or an Ultra member, you can't join. On, go boom, go boom, go boom. Boom, baby. 1 second, 1 second. Yo, Devin, don't you build with Legos? Aren't you a Lego kind of guy? Hold on, chat. I'm in the middle of being locked into a fight to the death. Okay. Your message didn't even show up. It's probably because you were saying something incredibly sus. Steen says, did anyone just see Verity where one of the waterfalls are? There's no Verity. Wait, is there? Star says, I think the Warden gives more than usual mobs. 2X says, I've been accidentally summoned. Star says, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you're wrong, but I feel like, I want to correct you out of like impulse. Kylie says, they're actually useless as a farm or only farming it. And I'm good. I think the good ones are spiders and creepers. Remington says, I'm going to work on my universe now. Maybe at Secret of the Mimic. W. Is Halo Live going to be today? No, it's going to be when it comes out, which will be, I think, on Tuesday? I think on Tuesday. The Warden gives the catalyst you like, the Skulk. Okay, so the Warden just gives the Skulk catalyst. And is that more so for aesthetics? Like if you want to build like a little mini deep dark in like a dungeon or something like that, or in a part of your house, you would take like the Skulk catalyst and use those. Epic says, I'm low-key stranded on a dirt pillar because the Wardens are camping me. Oh, we got a Bruja. Dude, I hate the Bruja. Bro, the Bruja is literally the worst. It's literally the worst. Now I gotta sit here and try not to die. Hold on. Alright, let's just keep going. Get back. And then I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna try not to die. Give me 1 second, chat. Soph says, most of the times I don't show up when there's more than like 25 people that I can't chat and like stuff and focus. Oh, so you don't really support the channel. You just want to have a personal connection with the streamer. You just want to have the highest level connection with the streamer. Stop dying, bro. I'm not dying, bro. Brandy says, I'm watching this on my phone and TV at the same time. Yo, shout out Brandy. Safe Stuff says, no, yes or no. See, here's the thing is you got to be here. I know if it's better to be here when there's less people, or it feels better to be here when there's less people. Because you can, like, especially in Minecraft, like I have more chances to focus on the chat. But you gotta understand, like, at some point, I'm gonna be big YouTube streamer. So you gotta support me even when like the chat is super crazy. Connor says, I love the stream. Thank you so much. And Kylie, that's too much of a paragraph, but I'll try to read it anyways. I'll try to read it in cadence. Kylie says, do you know there's a farm called the Monster Farm, where a huge mom goes in saying that you made for then you farm. Attack them. And then no one does wardens, and those are annoying. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, Kylie says, I'm actually still here. Thank you, Connor. Soph says, I actually love the channel. Appreciate that. Kylie says, sorry, it's okay. 2X says, I'm SpongeBob. I'm a SpongeBob. I'm not going to say the rest of that, because you're just repeating the same things. You're watching while playing MM2. W. Devin says, this is the exact reason why YouTube has chat limitations on live streams. Yeah, exactly. And guys, don't forget, if you haven't already, double tap that screen to smash that like button, please, and thank you. Why did you say thank you to me? It's just because you said you love the stream. You said you love the stream, so I thank you for loving the stream. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who's on the stream and watching it and supporting the channel. All right, so, Cheese, you said there was the Deep Dark right there. I was busy clearing out the mob farm over here. What I really want to know is, where are the diamonds? Soph says, I'm going to a water park and amusement park tomorrow. Yo, W parents. Not tomorrow, you mean Monday? Oh, so you lied to me. Soph was lying to me. Okay, got it. Devin says, because you only got 200 words per chat. Well, I could activate, so I have a bot I could activate that does like auto modding. And basically anything that is like a paragraph, it can actually ban that. If you're trying to type like a whole paragraph, it can actually like auto like ban you for that. And I was thinking about doing that, but then I was like, wait, sometimes people say some important stuff. Not all the time. In fact, most of the time they don't. But sometimes they do. Sometimes. You're also watching Teen Titans. Yo, Teen Titans, goated or not? I think it's goated. Yo, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. Soph says, no, I'm going to your friend's B-Day. Yo, happy birthday to your friend. Have you seen the LeBron James going to Philadelphia? Bro, the only thing I know about LeBron James is that he's 40-something and he's got a son. I don't know nothing about LeBron James. Also, there's a meme about him that goes like, LeBron James. Epicness says, someone broke the bed I have, so I have to walk all the way back. Skill issues. Actual skill issues. Stuff says, do you know the Pittsburgh Steelers? Of course I do. Of course I do. Isn't there Ben Roethlisberger? He's retired now, but I remember I was watching the Pittsburgh Steelers when Ben Roethlisberger, that's his name, was the quarterback. I haven't watched football in like a long time, but I remember I was watching when Ben Roethlisberger was a thing. Yeah, wasn't he like one of the best quarterbacks in all of history? Is he retired though? Do you know YK? I don't. Shelf says, I'm not sure, but I'm a huge Steelers fan and a Panthers fan. How do you not know? How can you say that you're a huge Steelers fan and not know Ben Roethlisberger? That's crazy. Do you know about Michael Jackson or Kobe Bryant? I know about Kobe, and I do know about Michael Jackson. What about them? You're watching Teen Titans Go. Hey, Clark, Michael, how are you doing? Don't forget to double tap that screen and smash that like button. So Teen Titans Go. I wanted to hate it because I used to watch the OG Teen Titans, but bro, I saw one episode. It was so funny. I wanted to hate it because of the art style, but I watched Teen Titans Go, and it was so funny. Oh my gosh, I immediately checked myself on being a hater after that. Woo! Oh, I wanted to die, but I accidentally bucket clutched. Am I gonna die? Hold on. I might have brought the warden on us. Sorry about that. Oh, let's see. Your dad probably does? Okay, gotcha. Your dad probably knows about Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, I don't know enough much about him. Connor says, just a question. I meant to say Michael Jordan. Oh, I know Michael Jordan. Eclipse says, I draw Rathu from Animal Hospital, but cutesy and floofy. Yeah, if you put that prompt into an AI, it'd probably be able to figure it out for you. Okay, hold on 1 second, chat. I actually thought, in fact, my intention was to die with that drop, but I ended up not dying. That was a crazy thing. I accidentally bucket clutched. When I didn't bucket clutch, but I accidentally like dropped on a piece of water. Last message, 2X says, sometimes I like to clean up my cat litter with my socks because I'm too lazy to grab a plastic bag. That's crazy. Ed says, add this rule in this live. No meow, no bark, no being weird, no swearing, and keep it family friendly. Brother, the first two rules would get rid of 99% of my chat. Self says, I want to go to the Penguins hockey game. I don't know anything about hockey, but I'm sure the Penguins are amazing. Chunkmaster said the Wanderers coming. You mean the Warden? That's fraud watch behavior. Stove says, I can't believe there's like 5-year-olds who have regular YouTube. I can. Have you ever heard of terrible parents? I've heard of them. They're an interesting breed of grown human beings that have the collective IQ of a gnat, and they underestimate or are incapable of having a level of understanding of how dangerous the internet is, and as a result, they let their children loose onto it without any sort of supervision or protection. Clark says 99% of us can't chat the first two. Yeah, I know. Warden. You wouldn't fight the Warden? You gonna fight the Warden? That's crazy. How do you not know Formula One? I know Formula One. It's with the cars that go vroom vroom. It's the vroom vroom sport. That's the vroom vroom sport. Brandy says, you summoned me? Did I summon you? If I did so, it was on accident. I'm glad you're here. Who are your top 5 musician or artists? I'm gonna have to go Michael Jackson. I'm gonna have to go John Bellion. I'm gonna have to go AJR. I'm gonna have to go Juice WRLD. I'm gonna have to go Katy Perry, and then I'm gonna have to go. There's somebody I'm thinking of. We'll go a classic. We'll go Rat Pack. The Warden can tap a player to full nether armor. By the way, no, they can't. Stolf says, I have a friend who never gets it off their iPad and never goes outside. And let me guess, they're the type of kids that request kitty litter in the school classroom. Do you know Boy with Uke? No, I don't. Clark said, just say all the singers possible. Cheese says he won against the Warden. That's cap. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can summon another Warden. Are there infinite Wardens? Are there infinite Wardens, chat? Are there infinite Wardens? Wait, do I need a shovel to get rid of these guys? Hold on. Let's get a shovel. Nope, they're not dying. They're not dying. Oh, the Warden's coming. The Warden's coming. Your favorite person that made songs is MJ? Bro, literally the GOAT. Soph says, wait, no. Let's see. She's young, kind of and goes outside and off, and she's off your phone more than her. Look, if you let your kids like be raised by the iPad, don't be surprised if they start meowing. Don't be surprised if they start meowing, and don't be surprised if they're not capable of paying attention in class unless they present their lessons in 10 to 30 second shorts. Anyway, chat, don't forget to double tap. Did it kill it? Nope. It's a mosquito. It's the mosquito. It's that mosquito. is that mosquito. The thing that's been snacking on me. That thing that's been snacking on me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I saw it for a second, chat. Bro, these mosquitoes are relentless. Yo, this mosquito has been snacking on my thighs for a week. This mosquito has been snacking on my thighs for like a week, chat. And I want revenge. Remington, welcome back. Hey, Brandy, WMK, what's going on? Bro, I swear if I see it, next time I see it, it's not going to survive. Soap says, can you say Horrid Henry? Join the live, please. Spawn another and I'll kill it. Okay, I'll spawn another warden. I'll spawn another warden. Cheese thinks he can kill the warden. Meanwhile, I'm over here and I can't even kill one mosquito. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's there. I hear it. Oh boy. All right, Cheese, you take care of that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go over here and try to deal with the mosquito. Clip it. Clip what? Bro, where's this mosquito? Ow. 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 Hold on. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Are we safe now? Nope, not safe. Don't use the blast. Oh, there's a mosquito here too. There's a mosquito and I'm being attacked by Warden. Please don't kill me. Does it see me, chat? Do you think it sees me? I think it saw me. Clip that, clip that. Okay, oh, bro. I swear. You think bro died? Bro died? Yeah, a little bit. My gosh, okay. Did somebody destroy the bed? Oh, come on. Who destroyed the bed that I was sleeping on? You just came back, so you'll clip it? Okay, appreciate that. Who's destroying beds? Who's in the server? Who is in the server? It just should be Cheese, Trenchy, and Epicness. I can't see it, but I saw you. Yeah, I told you someone broke it. It wasn't me, though. I swear it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. Mosquitoes, hold on, mosquitoes. Bro, this mosquito was trying to sabotage my life. Can I get an L mosquito? Inventory? Yeah, we have everything in inventory. Everything's in the inventory. Yeah, bro, this is this one mosquito. It's only one, too. And it's just been, like, taking a meal out of me, bro. It's been taking a meal out of me. W mosquito, banned. But this entire week, it's just been eating me alive. It's been having Yaezer for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it particularly enjoys my ankles. I don't know what it is about my ankles, but apparently my ankles are scrumptious. Because it really likes my ankles. Fine, I'm the mosquito. You're the mosquito? Banned. Vicky, hello, how are you? I think it got away. How is this thing so evasive? Hey, Vicky, how are you doing? Don't forget to double tap that screen to smash that like button. Is it how did the mosquito not get a heart attack? Are you trying to say that if somebody was on a diet of me, that they would get a heart attack? Do you think I'm that unhealthy? I mean, honestly, it's a valid assumption. But do you really, though? Really, though? You know that mosquito, that's your friend? Banned. Bro, hold on. Hold on. Let's take a little snacky break. Let's take a little snacky break. Let's take a little snacky break. Well, I hopefully try to kill this mosquito. Epic just got slain by the Warden. Good. You're going to check one of your clips real quick? Okay, W. I know Soph had a really good clip. The formatting was not as good as it could be, but Soph had a really good clip. 2 people to down the Warden. Yeah, but how'd you take it down, though? With a spear? Gator, how's it going, buddy? Don't forget to double tap the screen and smash that like button. What were you 3 doing? We're just having a little bit of fun. Vicky says, I wish I could have ice cream. I wish I could kill this mosquito. Chat, there is one bug you could completely eliminate from the earth. What would it be? You finished fried chicken, W, bro. But if there was one bug in the earth, what would you get rid of? Ants? Mosquitoes? Somebody else said mosquitoes. I agree. But what about cockroaches? What about roaches, guys? You're amazing. Thank you, Clark. One of your clips got 1.7K views. W, Devin. Sounds like you're in the lead. One of the bugs in Security Breach. Roaches or wasps gotta go. Easton says it's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday. How about you give me the inventory? Nah. If you're wondering why I wouldn't do spiders because of the jumping spider, so cute. Bro, jumping spider is like the only cute spider. And the rest of them are nasty. You're a little sneaky. You're a little sneaky mosquito, aren't you? I will find you. I will find you, I will eliminate you, and I will take down your entire family. Snack on me, will ya? Clip that, clip that. No, but for real though, oh my gosh. Smack the air. Bro, it's fast too. What are you doing? I was trying to get rid of a mosquito. Bro, there's one mosquito, just one. It's just one. Caleb says, "Oi, what are you doing in my... Oi, what are you doing in my swamp?" Nothing, bro. We're just eating snacks and killing a mosquito. We're trying to kill a mosquito. Chat. Not gonna lie. If I had a shotgun that spat flames, I would use that on this mosquito. Bro has been using me as an all-you-can-eat buffet. Morning, afternoon, and evening. For at least a week. And it's just one, too. It's just one. I've only seen... It's only one. And I've got some insane generational fade with this particular mosquito. Invite me. I must duel the Warden. Okay, I'll invite you right now. Hold on. Dragon Breath rounds? Yes, yes, those ones. If I had some Dragon Breath rounds, I would use them on this mosquito. You have a YouTube channel? Well, don't self-promote. Put the force up. Don't stop you. Bro, are you just quoting Michael Jackson? They're expensive, though? Yeah, you would know if they're expensive. You could duel the Warden with Dripstone? How do you duel the Warden with Dripstone? That don't even make no sense. Hey, Vicky. What's the like count? Hey, wait. Is the like count 6-7? Don't clip that, Devin. Is the like count 6-7? Caleb, family friendly. No. No. The like count is 6-7? I feel like I gotta ban my YouTube for that. Lame. What are you doing? Epicness? What are you doing? Callie, welcome back. Sorry. The real Emma, hello. How are you doing? Are you making an obby, bro? Are you making an obby? I failed the obby, by the way. Yeah, why are you making an obby, bro? What are you doing? Out of dirt, too? I have to tell you something. Go for it, buddy. You were in the ER yesterday? Why? Oh, let me switch the screen over. I think this is I got bored. Okay, gotcha, buddy. All right, so Remington says, should we make like golf courses in my next universe? No. Vicky says, in like Minecraft. Clark says, I create a screenshot of you trying to kill the mosquito and post it in the community. Okay. Guy says, me seeing you makes me happy. I'm glad it made you happy. Marky says, can you... I don't understand the question. What's a Westland? But what's up, Marky? Don't forget to double tap the screen and smash that like button. Lymph nodes in your stomach were swollen. I'm gonna call you Marky, though. I'm gonna call you Marky. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Emma. But I also want to emphasize that that don't matter right now. Because you're alive. That's all that matters. Yo, Real says, I'm making a community for streamers. It's to make friends and create content together. I was just wondering if you'd like to join. Because it seems like you'd be a great fit. Well, first of all, let me stalk you real quick. Let me just do a little bit of light stalking. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. You know, I already low-key got a community of streamers, but then I gave up on it because I was too focused on doing some other stuff. Tell you what, I'm not going to join this community quite yet. But you're more than welcome to hang around my community. I will maybe occasionally keep track of you. But for right now, I'm not really interested in doing that. Right now, I'm interested in just chilling and becoming the next big YouTube streamer. Connor, stop LARPing. Scotland forever? Bro, look, I'll respect Scotland when they can break away from England. Italic says, I'm watching, just not chatting. Don't lie. We all know you're eating. We all know you're eating dinner. By the way, Italic, what are you eating for dinner? I love how the kill feed is just cheese over and over and over. Yeah, I know. Well, he's just fighting the Warden. He's just farming the Warden right now. Billy Jones, how are you doing? We already tried, bro. We already tried. Beef or chicken ramen? All right, chat. I know this might start a fight. This might start a fight. But I think beef ramen is better than chicken ramen. You're not reading me comments, right? Wait, did you just say me comments? Like, are you Irish? He's like, you're after me, Lucky Charms. Ooh. Yo, you're not reading me comments right. Beef is the only right answer. I'm saying, bro. Bro, I haven't had beef ramen forever. I low-key want to eat it tonight. I do. Billy Jones, I do remember. You're from yesterday's stream. The real Emma says, finally someone who understands that beef is better. Yep. I know beef is better. It says, cheese was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek whilst trying to escape the Warden. You have some in your pantry who might make it. I actually think I only have chicken. I'm not sure. I hope I have beef. But I think I might have chicken. I don't know. But look at the happy ghast. Guys, will the ghast grow if it's tethered? England's absolute rubbish, eh? A lot of people don't like it. Kylie says, how long is this? I don't know. Billy Jones says, I also have beef ramen too. Bro, this mosquito. It's every time I drop my guard. Every time I drop my guard, this mosquito takes a little bit of a bite out of me. Every time I drop my guard. It's getting real annoying, not gonna lie. Did you get it? No! And it's not even that fast either. Oh. It bit me too. It's not even that fast. Hey, Stephanie, it's not even that fast. Bro, it's just like, I don't know. I'm too slow for it. I'm too slow for it. What is the ghast's name? It's Dadbot Jr. It's Dadbot Jr. But bro, does anybody else have these mosquito problems? Is anybody else having these mosquito problems, or is it just me? And these are ankle biters too. They're straight up ankle biters. You cannot do it with England. Yeah, the gas name is Dad Bod Jr., by the way. Dad Bod Jr., don't forget it. It'll grow up. Now I have to pay child support for the mosquito babies? Oh, I didn't think about it like that. Oh, I definitely got to kill this mosquito now. I got to eliminate all the evidence. Connor says, "Hi, I'm Verity." What do you mean correct? Epicness says the mosquito problems they had were the ones on the river. Yeah, these ones are just terrible because they only really go for like the ankles. You know what I mean? It's like, it's one thing. See you later, Kylie. It's one thing to get bitten, but it's one thing to get bitten in the exact same area over and over and over. It's like a war of attrition on my ankles. And it's kind of getting to me. Low ground warriors. Yeah. They're basically like epicness-sized warriors. Just punching straight for the ankles. And I can't deal with it, chat. Bye, Kylie. It's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up at night. Scotland forever. Oh yeah, well then what's the Scotland national anthem? There are 18 people? No, there's actually 180,000. YouTube's just lying. Oh, which reminds me, chat, I have bad news for you. I have some terrible news, chat. I have terrible news. Gerald, the golem that has been with us since near the beginning of this Minecraft world, is dead. Gerald is dead. Gerald is dead. And it happened very suddenly. It happened out of the blue. I just kind of spawned in, and then I heard a creeper explosion right behind me. And then he died. And so I made him a grave. And the grave says, R.I.P. Gerald. He was really good at repetitive, non-skilled tasks. Yeah, Vicky, if you're going to keep saying the people, I'm going to ban you because I don't need to be focusing on that right now. So I'm going to put you in timeout for... Oh, I accidentally hid you. I'll tell you what, that'll be a warning. That'll be a warning. Okay, that'll be a warning. I'll unhide you. But yeah, just try not to like distract me from like the game. Taylor says, what's going on? Nothing much, Taylor / Tay-Tay. I'm just telling them some information about Gerald. Gerald died. We made him a nice little grave right here. Epicness, what are you doing to the grave? You adding flowers? I could use some flowers. Yep, R.I.P. Jerry. It's Gerald, not Jerry. He's not an iron golem. He's a copper golem. There's a difference. There's a big difference here. Big difference. Now, if you'll excuse me, chat, I'm going to eat some nuts and berries in honor of Gerald. Not just because I'm hungry. Who is Gerald? Don't slander me. I'm new to your channel. You're not new. Back, how's the stream going? Who died? Gerald. What's real? Not you. In fact, you're a figment of my imagination, buddy. You know why I'm scared? Why? Is it because of the monster under your bed? You call him a laddie? He was a lass, bro, not a laddie. Taylor says, I miss you. So, I'm going to say I missed you too. But Taylor, I got a question. When you think of me, what do you think? How about that? I'm going to put you on the spot, Taylor. When you think of me, what goes through your head? Clark says, I'm not that new, but I don't know Gerald. Well, that makes sense. What's going on with the Warden? My mod's just trying to fight it. Yeah, Gerald was a copper golem. And he was really good at being a copper golem. As Ursad said you're a Christian, right? Yeah, I am a Christian. I'm not paying child support to a mosquito. And I feel like I should ban you for making me put that sentence together. It is so cursed. I honestly never thought in my life that I would ever say that I refuse to pay child support for a mosquito. All right, sure, Emma, sure. Jeez, stop dying. Yeah, look, we got a little... What is the capital of France? The letter F, duh. You're supposed to capitalize the first letter in a sentence and also the letters of a country. Stupid. Billy Jones says, did you read the text? Yeah, I did, but I didn't know how to say it. Guys, anyone wondering? I put Yaezer in my basement. Type 1 to let me make him free. I think Nis thought that was funny. You were rooting for Germany in the World Cup? Treachery. Azura says, I asked ChatGPT if God would choose or person the cheese. AI responded, the person even put the laughing emoji. Read this. Gerald sounds like Gerald from Jumping Julian. Hold on, my ankles. This stupid mosquito, I think he got me. I think he bit me, and I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice, chat. I didn't even notice. Bro, y'all distracted me, and the mosquito got my ankles. I should ban somebody. Did you read the comments and forget about them the next second? Yes, it's called having ADHD. It's called having... It works for me in some cases. It doesn't work for me in other cases. Yo, who's building this lake house? Construction in progress. Stay far away. Warning. Wild Trenchy inside. Knock first. You know, Trenchy, I kind of like this build. Clark says, Daily Verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know, whenever I see a girl on like social media and they have that in their bio, I don't even have to scroll down, and I normally find like the most wild, obvious thirst trap I've ever seen in my life, which is crazy. Brandy says, as much as I want to watch this live, I gotta go. That's okay. Danny says, mosquitoes don't bite you for no reason. They bite you so they can create their eggs, so they aren't technically pests. Speak for yourself, buddy. Speak for yourself. To me, they're an absolute pest. Hey, Epicness, do you think we should get a Warden, summon a Warden on Trenchy's build over here? I think that'd be a great idea. I think that'd be a great idea if we put the Warden in here. Yeah? Okay, chat, how do we summon a Warden? You're my favorite. Thank you, Callie. Don't ban me for my comment. What was your comment? Connor says, no offense, but I'm low-key gonna leave. Can you tell me when the next stream's gonna start? Probably Monday. Clark says, Yaezer, I have an idea for the mosquitoes. Donate all of your blood to the sea. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. / summon Warden. Oh, that worked. That worked. I made a mistake. Sorry, Trenchy. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you made it out, Epicness. Good for you. How do I kill it? / kill Warden. How do I kill that? How do I kill it? Well, it killed me. You can't? What do you mean I can't? Who says I can't? I didn't mean to summon it. It was on accident. It's Trenchy's problem now? Agreed. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it alone. It's Trenchy's problem. You know, what do you think, chat? Type Trenchy if it's Trenchy's problem. We helped it because we need Yaezer mosquitoes don't ban me. I didn't mean to summon it. Bro, you tried the command. It did work. On. / kill at E. / kill E. At E. / kill at E. I think I killed a lot more than just the Warden. Lowercase? That might have been it. You already killed it? Okay, good. Hold on, let me go check on it real quick. You killed every entity in the server? No, I didn't. Look, there's an armadillo right there. Wait, did I kill the ghast? No, tell me I didn't kill Dad Bod Jr. Tell me I did not kill Dad Bod Jr. Hold on. We gotta go double check on that. Hold up. Chat. If I killed Dad Bod Jr., then I'm gonna give up. Beast, what's going on? Oh no, please tell me Dad Bod Jr. is still alive. Oh, Dad Bod's gonna be so mad if she finds out I killed it. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so mad. She worked so hard to get it too. I'll have to use cheats to resummon it. It's okay, but first, come on, please. Yeah, hold on. We gotta. Dad Bod Jr. better be okay. Only in the area. Look. Okay, look. I don't believe it. I gotta confirm with my own eyes to see whether or not Dad Bod Jr. is still alive. I gotta confirm it right now. Hold on. Let me not die real quick. Let me just try not to die real quick. All right, here we go. No, not Dad Bod Jr. I know anybody but Dad Bod Jr. Okay, hold on. We gotta head towards the sunset. Head towards the sunset. Here we go. Dad Bod Jr., I'm coming for you. Wait a second. Dad Bod Jr. is the other way. Dad Bod Jr., I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Dad Bod Jr. Here we go. Gage Slayer says, you have 4 subs. Definitely not my family and friends who sub. Yo, shout out to Slayer. Yo, Slayer's promoting me to the family and friends. He's doing a lot more than all of you. You should take note. You almost choked on your water? Skill issue. Hold on, Dad Bod Jr. I was so scared and I was running and I was concerned and then I realized, like, wait a second. I'm running the wrong way. I'm running the opposite way. I can't believe, yo, I actually ran the wrong way, which is crazy. I was so scared for Dad Bod Jr. that I went the wrong way. That's I have Zorro levels of direction sometimes. Sometimes. You posted about me on the Black and White platform. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey, Taylor. Guess what? I can type the longest Baba. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, let's re-wake. Now let's check on Dad Bod Jr. Where's Dad Bod? I don't know, but let's guys. Okay, listen. If Dad Bod Jr. dies, I'm just gonna make a clone of it, and then we're gonna pretend like it's the original Dad Bod Jr. Okay? If Dad Bod Jr. is dead, we're going to just make a clone of it, and we're gonna pretend like it never died. Oh, it's dead. It's dead. It's definitely dead. Everything is dead. Everything is, oh my gosh, everything died. Well, even the sheep, not even the sheep were spared. I blame Emma. I blame Emma. Emma, you're banned. Everything died. Every single living thing in here died. That is awful. That is awful. Okay. We're gonna need to get some eggs over here on slash. How do I go into creative mode? Slash mode. Game mode. Hold on. Game mode. Hold on. Game mode. How do I do that? You're cleaning the evidence? Okay, good. Chat, we need to we killed a very important mob, and we need and we need to bury the evidence. Game mode C. How do I do it, chat? Emma, I'm not listening to you again. You're the reason why I have to clone the original Ghast so that we don't make angry the person that made it. Stephanie said, nobody like you. Thank you. Chat, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Don't snitch. No, yo, if you're gonna snitch, you're gonna get banned. Snitches get banned, because I'm gonna be in trouble. Emma is right. Okay, slash game mode C. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. First, let's replace the sheep. All right, we got sheep spawn eggs. Okay, we're replacing everything. I'm temporarily Deus Exing this thing. There we go. Now Dad Bod will never know that we killed all of her sheep. No snitching. Chat, whoever snitches gets banned. Whoever is snitching gets banned. Okay, now that I did that, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna hide this in here. Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna hide the eggs in there, and then I'm gonna get a dried ghast. I'm gonna get a dried ghast, and then we're gonna bring it back over here. Here we go. How? Okay, it's called the dried ghast. There we go. Or let's type ghast. Let's type ghast. There's dried ghast, ghast spawn, happy ghast. That's what we need. All right, I'm gonna spawn a happy ghast now, and I'm gonna need a lead. There we go. Okay, wait. Boom. Everybody, this is Dad Bod Jr. This is Dad Bod Jr., okay? The original Dad Bod Jr. that we accidentally killed that we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. This is the new Dad Bod Jr., okay? Nothing happened. He's too big? Well, he had to grow up at some point, okay? Yo, this is like when your kid's goldfish dies, and then like before they notice, you just like get a new goldfish from the store and replace it. Clark says unsubbed. Okay, there's a debate. Cheese and ramen and soy. Dang it, didn't get it. No, cat dude, no snitching. Devin, no. You can't say anything, chat. You can't say anything. I might have to delete this live so that I can get rid of all the evidence. I might have to delete this live stream. The sheeps are escaping? Well, then unescape them. Figure out how to unescape them. Also, I'm going to need a name tag. All right, let's get a name tag, too. You want to take a photo? Cap. All right, you are... I'm going to make it official. How do I... Hold on. Get over here so I can make it official. Get over here so I can put a name tag on you. Why is the name tag not working? Hold on. Slash, stand on him, game mode, S... All right, can I put the game... Hold on, can I put this on him? I gotta stand on him? Oh, wait, do I need a... How do I put a name tag on him? Cat dude clipped it? You can change it on the anvil? You have to name the name tag on the anvil? Okay, where's the anvil? Jeez, we need an anvil. Jeez, what are you doing to my sheep? What are you doing to them? Why are you leading them out of the house? Anvil takes around 45 iron unless you summon one. I'm gonna summon one. Dark Freddy, how's it going? Alright, so it's slash game mode C and then my username. And then I'm gonna summon an anvil. I try not to cheat, but I kind of messed up by listening to somebody. And it ended up going really bad. Yeah, we're just gonna make an anvil. We're just gonna make an anvil. We're gonna put that right over here. There we go. There we go. Nobody snitching. Slash game mode S and then back to username. Because I don't want to cheat. I genuinely don't want to cheat. I just want to like cover any mistakes I made. King Beef says your phone was dead, so you couldn't join the live. Well, welcome. Don't forget to double tap that screen to smash that like button if you haven't already. Mosquito. Okay, hold on. We're gonna name it Dad Bod Jr. Dad Bod Jr. Okay, there we go. And then we don't need 64 of them. We only need like one of them. So let's just get rid of all of these. Actually, hold on. There we go. Just one. Dad Bod Jr. Make sure to add quotation marks. I'm not gonna do that. Hold on. Dad Bod Jr. We got it. Dad Bod Jr. There we go. Yo, Vicky, see you later. You're escaping. You're taking the escaping sheep and making a skulk farm? Okay, good. Welcome back, Callie. Welcome back. There we go. Now it's officially Dad Bod Jr. Now it's officially Dad Bod Jr. How do we make the harness, though? How do we make the harness? Bro, the likes? Are the likes at 6-7? Do we have 6-7 likes? Is that what it is? Yeah, everybody spam 6-7. Everybody spam 6-7. I know Dad Bod Jr. is cute. Embrace says, I'm back. Why you gotta say that with the devil emojis? Why you gotta say that with the devil emojis? Who are you? And don't forget, double tap that screen to smash that like button. We need to get rid of the 6-7, bro. It was so cute. I don't know. We gotta get rid of the 6-7. Get rid of the 6-7. All right, let's see. We're gonna need leather, right? We need leather. Like a lot of leather. All right, hold on, let's get rid of some of this excess stuff. There we go. Yeah, please just let's get rid of the 6-7. Please get rid of the 6-7. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill these eggs, so I don't want to have a bunch of eggs. I don't want to have a bunch of eggs, a bunch of those gas spawn eggs. It's a little bit too much. It's also evidence of my cheating. You should say 6-7 in the chat. No. Devin, don't snitch. Everybody call Devin a snitch. Everybody call Devin a snitch. There we go. And then let's see. I need to get here. And what's it called? A harness? Yeah, it's a harness. But we need light gray wool. We also need glass. I didn't know we needed glass too. Hold on. I feel like since I already cheated to make hey Meow, what's going on? How's your night doing? It's going great. Don't forget to double tap the screen and smash that like button. Since I already cheated to like clone the original dad bod, I might as well cheat to get a harness. You know what I mean? What color do you think dad bod will like? Do you think dad bod would like pink, magenta, or purple? What are we thinking, chat? I think in purple. I think purple would be a good color. I think dad bod would like purple. You haven't posted it? Good. She will like yellow. Mods, what do we think? What do we think dad bod will like? Purple? I like purple. It's like a royal color. It's like kind of like low-key the color of the channel too. And it's also like it's also a feminine color. Dad bod's a girl. This works. And it's royal. I think purple's a fantastic color. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? This is the part where you respond. Yellow? No. Sophie Gray, how are you doing? Don't forget to double tap that screen and smash that like button. Epicness is I'm sure purple is fine. Okay, we'll get purple. We'll do purple. We'll do purple, okay? Let me, real quick. Either purple or blue. I like blue personally, but this is supposed to be Dad Bod Juniors. All right, so let's real quick cheat for just a little bit. Nobody snitch to the fact that I'm cheating. Then we're going to spawn, let's see, harness. Harness. Braylon, how are you doing? Hold on, one second. There we go. Harness. Beyond Sakuna says, so I've been on here. I've been on the river. Still am. I was born on the river. How's it going, man? Embrace Death says, last time I was here, you said I had to solve world hunger to join your world. Well, did ya? How come there's no harness? I can't make no harness, so I'll just get purple. Hold on, did I even change my thing to creative mode? I didn't. I'm a dummy. How about you? I'm doing well. Braylon, I'm doing well. And Rielman, glad you're here. Shout out to Rielman, my newest mod. By the way, we are still accepting mod applications, okay? We are still accepting mod applications. All you have to do is check out the link in the bio. Check out the link in the bio. We are also looking for clippers. So if you're good at making clips and you want to do all that, yeah, just all you got to do is comment underneath the post where I say I'm looking for clippers so that I can keep track of your channel. Do you have any obsidian, paper, and leather? No, I don't know. Maybe. Why? Cheese is spreading the deep dark. Cheese, are you... Hold on one second. Oh, there's the purple harness. Cheese, are you infecting the overworld with the deep dark? Are you infecting the overworld with the deep dark? Don't do that. I can make clips, but I'm too lazy. If you're lazy, don't do it. This is something that you gotta kind of want to do. It's something that you gotta want to do it. Hold on. Somebody go to a bed and sleep in the bed. Enchantment table. There we go. I'm gonna go hide over the... Wait, first I'm gonna give this guy his harness. Look at it. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Then I'm gonna go hide in the bed over in the main base, and I'm gonna sleep and skip the night because, bro, I'm not gonna deal with this right now. I'm not gonna do this right now. Enchantment table. We already have an enchantment table. It's right over there. I'd love to show it to you, but as of right now, it's kind of... Oh, look, never mind. It's daytime. All right, now I can show it to you. Hold on. Okay, so here is my enchantment table. I was going to move it over to, like, the current base that we're working on. But right now... Oh, nice house. Thank you. But for right now, this is... Okay, who took the enchantment table? I was about to show off the enchantment table. Who took it? Who took it? Faith, how's it going? Don't forget to double tap that screen to smash that like button. Braylon says, nice house, thank you. King Beef says, King Beef, what are you, a Pokemon? She says it's with me. Okay, you gotta let me know these things, brother. Anyways, this is now my official ride. This is now my official ride now, chat. What are you doing on here, Epicness? Are you in the driver's seat? Get off. I wanna drive. Get off. I wanna drive it. I wanna drive it. I wanna drive. There we go. Okay, hold on. I don't think I'm doing this right. All right. Can you just take us to the main base? No, Devin. No, what are you saying? Cat Dude says I'm a Clipper now. W. King Beef says I'm such a rare Pokemon. Yo, what's your favorite Pokemon, chat? Yo, do you want me to show you my favorite Pokemon? I actually have a plushie of it that a friend got me a long time ago. You guys want to see my favorite Pokemon? You guys, yo, chat, type 1 if you want to see my favorite Pokemon. I got a plushie of it. You're the lead clipper board? You might be. I'll have to check through all the channels that are clipping for me right now, but you might be. You're in the driver's seat? Oh, okay. I didn't mean to be in the driver's seat. Hold on. You can go in the driver's seat. Okay, so hold on. Let me show you. I'll show you. I have a plushie of it. It's somewhere around here. Hold on. 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, before I show you my favorite Pokemon, you gotta guess what it is. What do you think's my favorite Pokemon? Well, it's a pre-evolved form, but close enough. Guess what? Before I show you the plushie, guess what it is. Guess. Meow says my favorite Pokemon is between Jirachi and Snorlax. Jirachi's cute. Snorlax is obese, but in like a cute kind of way. Rielman says Diglett. Devin says I feel like it's Eevee. Eevee's goated, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Snorlax, your favorite Pokemon is named Yaezer? No, you look like a Charizard enjoyer. I'm not that basic. Charizard enjoyers are like basically the shonen enjoyers of the Pokemon universe. No. Here it is. I'm about to show you. Ready? Here, I got this gift a long time ago. Pikachu, basic. But here it is. 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it is. It's a Riolu, the pre-evolved form of Lucario. Yeah, first thing I hear is a Pokemon universe. Yep. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's legitimately one of my favorites. Yep, Lucario. Lucario's a favorite of mine because when I was a kid, I played with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and I had Pokemon Diamond, and I remember I got this Lucario that was so overpowered for no reason, and then when I actually managed to look at its IVs, it turned out to have like peak IVs for its special attack stat. So it was like it was an absolute slayer. Yeah, my Lucario was like an absolute slayer, and it was my bro. Besides Empoleon, it was my bro, and we just like dominated the entire Sinnoh region. Yeah, Devin says that's also one of my favorite Pokemon. You have 3. Yo, W, bro. I want to get into the newer Pokemons, but I feel like they just haven't had a really good Pokemon game. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know, they just haven't been. The new Pokemons just haven't been keeping up. They've been, I call them Game Freak slop. You know, they've been low-key like Game Freak slop. Devin says, I'm kind of deciding if I want to delete the snitching post. You better. Braylon says, I broke my leg yesterday. You know when people say break a leg, it's called a metaphor. Epicness says, hasn't been the same since we lost Ash. Oh, that's right. They made a new protagonist. That's right. Rielman says, yo, I got a question. Is a black Charizard card good? I don't really like Pokemon. Well, that would be Charizard X, I believe, because there's like an X and Y Mega Evolution that they introduced in X and Y. And depending on which version you got is the version that he Mega Evolved into. And X version is considered the favored version because of the coloring, and it's also a Dragon type. Hold on. Actually, I'm kidding. What are y'all talking about, Pokemon? Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon just a little bit. That is not correct. What do you mean that is not correct, Faith? That's basically it. It's the Charizard X version. It's the Mega Evolution, right? It changes depending on whether you got the X version or the Y version. And I think it also, because in the X version and Y version, they give you a special evolution thing that you have to hold. It has to hold on to. Like you get like a Y whatever thing on the Y version and an X thing for the X version, and it actually becomes a dragon type in the X version. Whereas in the Y version, it still says fire and flying, I believe. It's fire and flying. She says Pokemon New Horizons is peak, though. Brother, there's no such thing. Although, Faith, if you got some information to add to it, feel free. Mega Yaezer. Faith says the Keystones are not game-specific, but I thought they gave it to you. They gave the games by default gave you the Keystones. So if you're in the Y, you get the Y version, and the X is the X version. Ayla says, I'm playing Fortnite and I won W. Braylon says, what is the most common Pokemon you would use besides your favorite? Like the most common? Like the most common? I gotta think about that one. I'm gonna have to say, like, it depends on the generation, right? Like, if, normally it's like the flying types. Pidgey? I like the Pidgeot. I like the Pidgeot one, like the fully evolved form. It's not my favorite, but I like it. But I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of common Pokemon. What do y'all think? By the way, what's your favorite Pokemon? Faith says, I haven't played X and Y since they came out, but the only stone I remember them giving you for free is Lucario. Yeah, yo, Mega Evolution Lucario is so goated. Mega Evolution Lucario is so goated, I swear. Yo, can we... Hold on, how do we get rid of the leash thing? Yeah, EA kind of looks like a Pidgey band. You don't... to be honest, you don't know about Pokemon, but your sister does? Yo, there's a new one coming out called Winds and Waves. And it's supposed to be like... Oh, it's supposed to be like... a super... like a really, really good one. And it's also a new region. Meow says, I'm probably going to get a little hate for this, but personally, I like the Z movies better than the Mega Evolution. Oh, the Z moves? I like the... I'm sorry, I like the Mega Evolutions better. I know there's like controversy in the fandom about Z moves and Mega Evolutions and whatever, but I like the Mega Evolutions. Window Wiper, are we going to leash this guy? I mean, isn't he already leashed? Yo, can you like get off of him real quick? Hold on. Can you get off of him real quick? I want to take him. Real quick. All right, let's bring him up. There we go. Hold on. Let me put the F5. There we go. Now we can see perfect. Z moves were weird. I barely used them in that gen. Yeah, Z moves, like, I mean, I didn't really care for him. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't. See you later, Braylon. The UK is so mean. They don't even include the whales in their flag. Oh, and they should, though. Wales has a dragon, though, right? Wales is a dragon. Can I get an invite? Yeah, I'll send you an invite. Give me 1 second. Switch that over. We go to social. Invite to play. And then cheese. There you go. I invited you, cheese. I invited you. And guys, does anybody watch Sonic? Yeah, who's a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm not really like a fan, but I did play one of their games when I was a kid, and this was like back in like what, 2007 maybe? The Sonic movies were so funny, I didn't even watch them. You're devoting the castle to Skulk? Yeah, Italic says I've heard of Sonic. What are you playing on right now? I'm playing on PC. So yeah, I have another plushie. Hold on. And this comes from my favorite Sonic game. I think it was called Sonic... Next Generations, I think? Sonic Next Generations. And there was this character in there called Silver the Hedgehog. And Silver the Hedgehog was like the slowest out of... Hey, Isaiah. Silver the Hedgehog was the slowest out of all the hedgehogs, but it was the most broken out of all of them if you did multiplayer. Like, I used to play with my friends... And Silver had telekinesis powers, and all you had to do in the beginning of every race was use your telekinesis on them, and then they get frozen and they can't move, and then you could just like walk your way to the end of the race and win. And this is what he looks like, by the way. This is what he looks like. It's called Silver the Hedgehog. Yeah, the same friend got me that a long time ago. I never buy plushies or merch myself. but a friend of mine got those. Can you add Dusty Rug 409? Bro, if that's your username, I don't want to add it because that's a crazy username. As live action Sonic or animated? It was a video game. I played a video game. It was called Sonic Next Generations or something like that. And once it was like, so you had 3 characters in there, playable characters. There was Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. And Silver was he was so slow, you may as well be walking. But all you had to do was use telekinesis on the people that you're going against, and they freeze up, and then you literally just like take your time with making it to the end of the race. All right, Riel, I'll add you. Give me 1 second though. First, I gotta make it all the way over to the main base because I want Dad Bod Jr. to be in the main base. Wait, can they run? Can they go fast? Or are these things permanently slow? Meow says, "Isn't Silver from the future?" Yes. I didn't remember that till you mentioned it, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I think Silver the Hedgehog is from the future. And when I was a kid, he was like one of my favorites, just because he was so broken on when you were playing against your friends. Like everybody's like, I want to be Shadow, I want to be Sonic. They're so fast, and I'm like, brother, it doesn't matter how fast you are. If I can use my mind powers to freeze you to the spot, then you can't move. Then you can't move. I'm gonna win that race. I'm gonna win that race. Okay, hold on. Let me real quick put that right there. All right, I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna latch it onto maybe right there. Nope, wrong one. I wanna put you onto. How about? Do I have to put it on a post or a fence or something? Can you make a fence real quick? Gator, what's going on? See you later, Faith. I'm gonna go because of the river. Okay, gotcha, Rielman. Gotcha, Rielman. Yo, can you put a post or something so I can tether this thing into one? The tower. I could tether it to the tower. Oh, it broke. I broke it broke. Somebody make another harness. Somebody make another harness. Yeah, Epicness, it's your job to capture that thing. It's your job to capture it. Please get it for me, buddy. Please get it for me. I need it. I need it. I need it. See you later, King Beef. Games I personally recommend. Devin says, Breakin' 1 or 2. We played that before. Oh, yeah, we played that. It used to be a thing. You said up the tower? All right, yeah. Epicness, it's your job to recover Dad Bod Jr. You punched your phone because it keeps glitching and clicking videos on someone? That's weird, Isaiah. But if you could do me a favor and double tap the screen and smash that like button. King Beef says, I'm not leaving, I'm just saying goodbye to the people who are leaving. Okay, got you. Got you. Okay, W, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You made a post, but you need another leash. Okay, I'll make another leash. I could do that. Hold on. We have like spider webby thingies, the spider strings. We have them over here. Let me grab some. At least we should. It's not there. It's not there. Not there. There we go. Okay, now I can make some. Now I can make some. You see the old one? Okay, good. Are you playing Bedrock or Java? We're playing Bedrock. Devin says Beast Swarm. I have played Beast Swarm. I played Beast Swarm before. I played Beast Swarm. Meow says, I heard a crazy theory that since Shadow is a perfect organism, he's immortal, and he should be alive still